Rumors tell of a goblin whose magic tears at the world itself. A magic that must be stopped. As you survey your surroundings, you see the treetop village of the Goblin Hetman. Trails of vicious slime cut across the walkways from creatures of unnatural size. You slip by unnoticed, or so you think. Chittering in the darkness, a grasping tongue. You've been discovered. The goblins leap on you. Roll for initiative. Epic encounters. Turn your RPG up to 11.
And hello, welcome to Band of Badgers. I'm just making sure that everything's in. We get the thumbs up. And this is our Epic Encounter series, supported by our friends over at Steamforged Games. So please do go and check them out at steamforged.com. Now, this session we are playing the village of the Goblin Chief. Look at that, nice and big. There we go. And if you would like to check out the rest of the Epic series that we've been playing, you can find all of our content on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/bandofbadgers. And please don't forget to subscribe. We really need your help on that one. That's pretty much it. If you want to support us, you can. We've got Twitch subs, we've got Patreon, we've got merch. We even have an Amazon wish list. Now, before we do anything else, I'm going to go around the table. We're going to introduce our players. So, the story of this one is going to be a prequel. Okay, so this is not the first time you have all met, but you've all met each other before. This is the very first mission, so you're all back to basics. Okay, so Hogan, tell us something that we don't know about Hogan yet.
He's very superstitious, and very firmly believes in luck, and to the point where if he feels that certain members of his team are unlucky, he will disband them.
Fair enough.
So he's very superstitious.
Okay, now Lee, Jane Doss. Now this is the first time we've seen your hero, your action hero, in the Mission Impossible lineup, so to speak. So tell us the first thing that you can think of. What is Jane Doss all about?
Well, it's Jane Dos, like two, as in the Spanish number two. Yes, but please continue to mispronounce because it's funnier that way.
Yeah. Dos.
Dos. Yes, she's Jane the Second, and we really don't know what happened to Jane the First. But I'm sure it was tragic.
It's a mystery.
It is a mystery.
Let's find out.
Yes.
Okay, and Jen. Now we've seen Annie before in our very first. Is it the Kobolds and the Red Dragon?
Mm-hmm.
And now I was going to say you've returned, but actually that was the return. This is the first campaign. This is the prequel. So this is the first. This is one of those time travel what's me doodles, which really confuses people. So, what don't we know yet about Annie?
She has a twin sister.
Oh, no, that was a twist we didn't see coming.
It's not really Annie. It's Anne 1.
It's Anne 1. Yeah.
There we go.
Yes, she has a twin sister. And her twin sister is quite different from her. Not a mercenary.
That's okay. That's okay.
But she keeps trying to drag her in, and she just doesn't want to do it.
I want to see if you've got ascending stones and you've got on speed dial or something like that.
Yeah.
And finally, Sean. Now, we've seen the big bad Brion before. This is the big, I was going to say the biggest cuddly kitty cat that we can see. However, in our current adventures, you're pretty much now a hairless cat because you take a lot of. So now You've got all your fur back because this is the prequel. You see.
Glorious.
Yeah.
Actually resemble as he was created. Brilliant. I'm all for it. I mean,
Like Cousin It now, is it?
yeah.
He's got too much
seriously,
hair. Yeah.
the Grateful Dead hairdo, all this thing, the flowing locks, the big beard. He's magnificent to look at right now. You'd be scared and impressed at the same time.
That is good to know. Okay, so we have a few bits to sort out. Now, I don't need that bit. I do need this bit. So, everybody ready to jump in? We're going to crack on because we know what these are like. This is action movie moments. As soon as we say action, we are... And Steve's gone already. There he is. He's back. He just jumped out of the car and moving vehicle. He's gone. Right. So, everybody ready?
Yes.
Right. Here we go. You don't need pen and paper for this one. You just need to remember...
Not to die.
Don't
Screw up
die.
the future episodes.
Not to die.
Yeah.
I'm going to write that down.
What if you die in this one? What a time paradox. Oh dear. Right.
Well, then you'll find out what happened to Jane the first.
And then it wasn't really Annie. It was Anne too.
And two.
Oh, yeah. My head's already starting to hurt.
Right. So, digital or dice at the ready. We are playing on D&D Beyond. If you're watching us live on Twitch, you'll see the little B. You can mouse over that. You can see all of our hero stats. Hogan, I think you're dead because earlier you was on 0. So
I've long rested now,
right,
so
that's
I'm
fine.
good.
And everybody has 2 healing potions. Okay, that's all you get. You've got your basic gear and 2 healing potions. Now, I'm gonna burp. There we go. Sorry. The forest used to be safe. Used to be a place where animals thrived, where hunters sought food for their villages, where roots and berries were foraged, where life held sway. But no longer. Now, the trees themselves rot. The forest is filled with evil. And above you, the parched chittering of voices, discussing how they'll pick your bones clean. Goblins. Goblins in the trees above you, watching, waiting, salivating, and hunting. Hunting you and anyone who crosses their path. But no one has been able to find them. They descend on a few merchant caravans which still take the road through the forest, swinging down from the trees on creepers and concealed ropes. They stab and slash with cruel knives and pinion their quarry with a hail of small arrows before vanishing back up into the canopy of densely packed trees, giggling like demented children, bearing away the bodies of the slain and whatever goods they've been able to loot. With Hogan's assiduous detective work, he has managed to get you all together, possibly under a contract. You've now traced the goblins to a treetop village carefully concealed in the upper reaches of the forest's largest trees. And there, amidst the branches, the goblins plot their raids and feast on anything they can steal or kidnap. The goblins in the forest are also spreading a corruption throughout the forest and beyond, rotting the land itself. As this corruption spreads out, polluting the soil and spoiling harvests, something has to be done. Someone needs to venture into the forest, to the Bloodwood Goblin village, to the hollowed out tree in which the Bloodwood Goblin Hetman holds court, believed to be brewing poisons which is used to further the devastation of the surrounding country. The goblins themselves are of course devious, secretive, and, despite their diminutive stature and individual weakness, are able to sow terror in the various farmsteads and towns which surround this forest. As this fear has become more profound, the rumours surrounding the goblins have become even more outlandish. So, with that in mind, as I mentioned, you are hidden down. You're crouched, using the foliage as cover. Hogan has brought you here. Imagine the Ewok village, if you've seen it. You've got these giant trees. You'd have to walk all the way round. You can't put your arms around them and give them a hug. And a very ramshackle village is suspended in the trees. What do you wish to do?
So we've got to get up to the village, or we're at the village level already.
You are underneath. You have to get up.
Okay. So I suggest maybe a little bit of stealth to begin with.
Oh,
Let's get into the village first. I don't want to be stuck down here on the ground if they're just going to rain down arrows upon us until we're weakened, and then they come in for the kill. It's just we get up to their level. It gives us more options. Well, for a start, you, Brion, can engage face to face.
that's a plan I like, and you are the boss. I will follow suit.
So, should we climb here?
I'll go first.
If you want to.
Are we going to climb here? What do we all reckon?
Can I make a perception check? Can I hear anything?
Yep.
I would also like to do this.
Yep. Go for it.
As well.
Roll your dice. First dice roll.
10.
Ten is not good enough, unfortunately.
24.
7.
7 is definitely not good enough. 24, Annie, you can definitely hear something. Up in the trees, it sounds like, I would say, cooking utensils. Maybe glass smacking against glass. Jars being spilled and rolled across wooden floorboards. Very odd noises. Which, by the way, if this is for my players, if you want to put on your savoury swamp sounds, you can.
Oops. Wrong one.
But for those of you who are watching live and you've got it in chat, do let me know if the noise of the swamp is too much. So it seems to be, when you look up, you can see various platforms connected by rope bridges. And the middle one on the right hand side is where all this clattering noise is coming from. Not so much noises from anywhere else.
You said the middle one is where the noise is coming from?
Middle right hand side.
Middle right hand side. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll quietly as possible go up to Hogan and be like, up.
Okay. Brion, if you're going first, I suggest we move away from the sounds.
What?
Sounds of the underground.
Quietly
Sorry.
climb one of the trees away from the center.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Will do.
The one where you are, your nearest one is probably on the outskirts of this rectangle.
Ah,
Climb that one then.
yeah. Get a better view.
How do you wish to climb?
Natural crampons, baby.
Yeah, Brion probably can.
Cheater.
No, lion, actually.
Oh, wow. Can one of you throw something at him later in person for me?
You pick up a pebble and throw it. So it bounces off his head.
Before you climb, has anyone got a rope?
I do.
Okay. Could you,
If it's
Jay,
any
give
good, I've got
Brion
some
the
iron
rope,
spikes
and
as
then
well.
he can climb up using his claws and then lower the rope down for us to make it easier for us.
Hold on.
Works for me.
Here's my rope.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I've got some iron spikes if that helps. Does that? Do we want to use
No,
those?
because that'll involve hammering.
Right,
Noise,
right.
Brion.
Gotcha. Noise.
Again for quiet,
Noise.
Brion.
Quiet. Gotcha.
Remember, you're crouched in the undergrowth. You've got to
Doing my
start
best.
climbing up
Okay.
a tree.
Here we go then. I've got a walking speed of 45 feet. I want to start climbing that tree. How far am I from the tree?
You're next to it. All of you are
Right.
kind of just crouched there. You're communicating
Right.
about how
I
you're
will
gonna
start
attack.
climbing with the rope
Okay.
in the hopes of being able to lower this down. Are we able to tell roughly how tall this tree is?
It is
From where we
huge. These are one of those immense Amazon trees. This is huge.
Yeah, as high as we can then.
Yeah. These are huge. That's what I mean. You have to walk around it. It's not like a tree.
Right.
It's it's an immense
Crazy
tree.
redwood.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
How high up is this
The village.
village?
Is that-
Yeah.
At least 100 foot.
Okay,
Okay.
because this is gonna be a little awkward because I only have 50 feet of rope.
Ah.
Do I still have rope? I don't remember what was in my inventory.
Check my inventory
What's
real
in your backpack?
I was
So Annie's
so
like,
busy.
what is in my backpack? I'll just dig everything out, pots and pans start going everywhere.
quick. Right.
I don't have rope.
question.
Great. Let's have a quick thing. Well, let's pool our resources. We should have done this back at home. Right. I've got one piece of chalk, one bar of soap, some potions of healing, some iron spikes, and Annie's rope.
Okay.
How can we
We
MacGyver?
you
just going to have
have-
to try and climb the tree. I
You
think.
also, to give you a little head start, there are also various vines. You're in a swamp, so you've got all kinds of stuff. You've got to remember to picture this in your head. You know, lots and lots of trees and vines and all kinds of stuff. So
Are there vines up the side of the tree that we're looking to climb?
yes, strangely enough, goblins can't fly. So although they're really good at
What?
climbing, they do
Goblins.
use ropes to lower things down.
Can't fly.
And occasionally
Okay.
they might challenge themselves. You know, they like to play games.
Oh, okay.
Brion, if you shin up the tree, see if there's anything upstairs that you can dangle over the side for us. I mean, hopefully
Maybe I
some
lower
sort
a
of
ladder or
elevator.
something. We'll see what's there.
If not, we'll climb the vines.
Okay. I'm feeling fresh. I want to do this quite quietly, but flashy.
Go
I'm
on
going to scale the side of the tree, starting with a leap, digging all four of my claws in.
Okay, so you go.
Okay.
"Roar." Well, without the. "Roar,"
Oh, I mean, so quietly.
and you start climbing up. Do me an acrobatics check with a +2 bonus for your claws.
Oh,
Do you do
That
the
would be
little
nice.
butt wiggle before you leap?
every time. So it's 11 normally. Then that makes 13.
Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. Okay.
Little stretch, little butt wiggle. Up I
13.
go.
It's actually harder than you think. Although there's lots of exposed bark and stuff, digging your claws in, the tree is actually quite dense. And every now and then you slip, but you manage to catch yourself, and you go up. I'm going to get you to do a second check in a second. Hogan, Jane, Annie, anything you wish to do as Brion is climbing up?
I want to stay alert for anyone who might be coming this way
Okay.
and prepare a
Okay.
distraction if that happens.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my bow out, knock an arrow, just in case there's guards on the ground. Okay, while Jane is looking on ground level, I will look up at the platforms above us and just make sure nobody sticks her head over the side and sees Brion climbing.
I'm gonna
So
take
I'm
a
prepared to take a sniper shot.
walk about the tree, the giant tree.
That's fine.
That's
Kinda
a very
doing a
good point.
perimeter check.
It's where she walks around the other side and finds a staircase.
That would be awesome.
or the lift. Ding. Okay, so while you two are keeping watch, Hogan, you get your sniper vision ready and you draw, you knock an arrow, and you both of you just witness Annie walk and disappear around a tree, and then you see Brion get to the top. Brion, do a perception check for me.
Perception. Good. 11.
Okay. Not that good. You don't hear anything, but you manage to almost get parallel with a few of the floorboards which are sticking out from the tree. Okay, so from here you could reach, or there's a wall next to it, or you go on the outside. How do you want to get onto the platform?
Okay. Hogan did brief me on something called caution. So
You're gonna jump straight in and
I'm
go,
gonna-
ha!
yeah, much as I could try another athletics check, backflip up, do a pose, I'm going to pop my head up.
Okay, so you're going to grab the
Just the one
floorboard and have a look.
Yeah.
Okay, so
See if
what
there's
you
anything
see,
up
what you see is, what you first witness is the smell. There is a horrible waste-like smell permeating this particular area. You're actually quite concealed behind a few kind of boxes and crates and things, and then you realise that they're not boxes and crates, they're pens. They're like kennels, they're pens. You're not sure what would have been in these, what could possibly be have kept in these pens, but you witness two goblins busily shoveling and brushing what looks like green slimy poo into a big pile, and then what they're doing is shovel it off the floor, trying to clean out the floor. They're obviously mucking something out. And on the far side at the back of this platform area seems to be another goblin dressed very differently, looks like he's got a bigger build, just throwing insults and abuse and telling them what to do. You've missed a bit, do this bit.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to lower the rope down to start as best I can.
Okay, so you're 50 foot of rope, you lower it down.
Hang on, I'm 100 feet in the air, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't quite reach.
Okay. Can I have a look around for any additional materials that might aid in this? Are there vines? Is there anything near the crates I could use?
There's definitely something nearby on the platform, but it's on the other side of, let's call it a room. Right. So it's on the other side of the room, but that would mean
engage.
Well, at least exposing yourself, not in an indecent way, to the three goblins in the room. They will see you, but there is ropes and vines because they obviously hoist things up.
Yep.
And then this time they've kept the ropes up here, but otherwise they would lower them back down.
Right. I'm going to make an executive decision because I don't want to alert anyone to the presence of the three teammates below. I'm going to try my level best to quietly take out these three goblins and use the materials available to pulley up my friends.
Okay.
In the absence of me being able to ask Hogan his opinion, this is the best that Brayon can come up with.
Okay, roll. I'm going to say I'm going to give you a surprise attack because they have not seen you.
Alrighty. So who's nearest to me?
You've got two goblins with brooms.
Yeah.
Well, one's got a shovel, one's got a broom. And then at the far side, the opposite side of them, at the room, is a slightly bigger goblin.
So the line manager.
Yeah, if you like.
Right. Okay. I'm going to have to go through the two to get to him, aren't I? Like, there's no way of taking him out first.
No.
Well, let's just go for it then.
Okie dokie. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly switch cameras so you can see what is going on. But for you watching, it's going to make the cameras go a bit fuzzy, and then I'll switch them around. So just bear with me. It's going to look a bit odd. We're all still here. There we go. So now, let's zoom in a bit. Let's give them as much as we can. Okay, so Brayon, you have come into this. There is a square here, if you can see it. Okay. To your right is a rope bridge. just like in Indiana Jones, in all those films you've seen before.
Awesome.
These goblins have their backs to you, and you are basically holding on with your claws. You're going to have to jump up and attack if that's what you want to do.
That is what I want to do. So I've got one set of claws in the floorboards.
Yep.
I'd like to maintain that grip and flip the rest of my body up onto the floor. And I take it that's one action.
Cat landing pose. No, that's your movement.
Oh, excellent. Right, and is there any way I can try my best to do a baseball swing between the two of them?
Go for it, yeah.
Yeah, try and take them both out at once.
So you're going to move to here.
Yep.
And
I'm going to try and stick that skull.
Yep. Go for it.
Into that skull. Or off the platform.
I don't decide this bit, the dice do.
Alrighty, so I guess I'll target the one on my...
You're going for that one first because it's a swing?
Yep. I'm
assuming you're right-handed.
Through the other one. Yep. So roll to hit. I break out the Morning Star with a smile on my face and my D&D Beyond has frozen.
That's not good timing.
That's awful timing.
Do you have any dice to hand?
No. How annoying.
You need the emergency dice.
Handy.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to just open... How irritating.
Or other than that, we'll have to get Steve to roll for you or something.
Just opening his character now in preparation.
Apologies, guys. That's working all day. Right, got another one here.
At least my D&D Beyond had the good sense to have issues before the stream.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Okay. I've got the character open, so...
Okay, can you roll to hit my Morning Star, please?
Yep.
It's rolling. Here we
That's
go.
A 15.
It's a 15.
Alrighty.
It does hit. You need to roll your damage.
Roll damage, please, Steve.
So this is 10 points of damage.
Okay. The first one. Hold on. I've got to put that in. Let's put that in there. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, the first one dies. You chop his head off immediately. Well, you're wearing a mace, did you say? Your Morning Star.
Yeah, big old spike ball.
It just takes his head off his shoulders. Those of you below, you just see this head go off into the leaves behind you. Do you have another action? Do you have two hits?
He has another attack. Yes.
I was hoping to get the follow through on that and take them both out, but I will have to attack again.
Another 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Hits, and we're coming back on the reverse swing.
Max damage for 15 points of damage.
Oh.
And the return swing is just as hefty.
Boom. Okay, so both are down. The other goblin who is now looking at you, he's like, caca, and he kind of jumps down off the crate he was standing in, and pulls out this really rusted, dented, knotted, notched scimitar. No, pulls out a cinema. Cinnabon.
Wow, that's great. Can I get a frozen Coke here?
Yeah. No, caca.
I'd like some popcorn.
So, he's going to run in to attack. That's the wrong button. Where is the button gone? There it is. Boom. He's rolling his dice. It's taking too long on D&D Beyond. There we go. 18. Does an 18 hit? I'm assuming it does.
That is bang on my armor class.
Here we go. Oh, really? 3 damage?
Yeah.
I rolled a 1.
Right. Got Beyond on the old phone now. We can play again.
Okay.
Is it initiative now?
No, he gets 2 attacks. Oh, second attack is at disadvantage. So let's see if that works. Boom. It didn't roll it, so let's try another one on top. Oh, that was a natural 20.
Oh, no.
So does that one work? Has that one worked? I've only got one number come up.
I see. I got 3 numbers now.
Oh, that's right. There it is. Right, okay. So I got in disadvantage. So 15. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does not hit.
Okay. So second one goes wide.
Phew.
Now we are into initiative. We're keeping Brion's because Brion got 11 on his first roll.
Okay.
Annie, what did you get?
Oh, I'm rolling initiative. Right.
Yeah, what did you get?
I got distracted there. Not very good. 8.
You got an 8.
I'll be going
Hogan,
last.
21.
21. Jane.
21.
No, 21. Well done. Just noticed, Jane, you don't have a profile photo for your character.
Not yet. No, I forgot to upload it. Give me a minute.
Yep. Okay, so that was Brion. We're going to carry on from Brion. Annie, you are up. So you're at the bottom of the trees. What do you wish to do?
So there wasn't anything.
You've seen two severed heads, 2 smashed heads, and now you can kind of start to hear a little bit of combat.
Oh. Well, shit. Are there any vines or anything I can grab hold of to try to climb up the tree since, the rope was not long enough?
Yep. Go for it. You just want to grab hold of a vine and just start climbing. Batman 1960s. Climb your way up.
Maybe swing a little like Tarzan.
Okay.
See if I can swing through them, but yeah. Was that was acrobatics or?
Do an acrobatics check for me, yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, I guess it should be strength, but we do acrobatics, that's fine. 25, yeah, you grab hold of a vine and you just start scaling this tree. It's going to take you the next round to get to the top. Who is next? The Goblin is dead. It is the Enforcer's turn. So the Enforcer is the name of the little Goblin who's attacking Brion. He's going to attack again. So here we go.
It's fine.
14 is a miss. Second attack
is
with disadvantage. I've got an 11. So both attacks miss. Manages to somehow not hit you at all.
Haha.
Right, Hogan, top of the round. What do you wish to do?
I'm going to take off after. Take off after Annie and start climbing the tree, please.
Okay, we're going to do you with a strength check.
That's a 22.
Well done. Okay, you grab a separate vine and just start scaling up as quick as you can. It will take you until the next round to get up there. Jane.
Can I see what's on top of this platform, or do I just...
You can't see what's going on. You need to somehow...
But I've seen the...
Yeah. So Hogan and Annie have both started climbing.
I will also climb.
Okay. Do a strength check for me.
Just straight strength?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
There's the 4. No. You grab hold of the vine, you start to put your weight on it, the vine snaps. Oh, shit. So it's going to take you an extra round to get there. Brion, you're next.
So, all right. Let's finish this guy off, hopefully.
Yeah, so you've both kind of met in the middle now.
Yeah. Quick dodge, quick dodge. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to roll to hit. I'm going to go for an upwards under his chin swing now. Best I can, both hands.
If you wish.
Here we go. Rolling to hit.
It's a 16. It's a hit.
It's a hit. Hurrah! Clunk under the chin. But how hard did he hit him? Let's find out. Oh. 7, 3, 9. Okay.
Is that 9?
9.
9 damage. Okay.
That could have gone better.
Do you have a second hit?
Yeah.
There you go.
So I'm going to, on the counter swing, come down, try aiming for the bridge of his nose as hard as I can. I am going to return swing that.
Your Morning Star, is it a spike ball on a stick or on a chain?
It's on a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a spike ball mace thing kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's basically
22.
a big one.
Well done.
22. Does that hit?
That definitely hits, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And roll for damage now.
Yeah.
So, again, could have been better.
8. Oh, okay. 2 big hits. It does not look good. His armor is dented. His armor is made of strips of metal, strips of bark. But you can see he's bleeding. He's got half his jaw is hanging off. But for whatever reason, he's still determined to attack you.
Ah.
Okay, Annie, you're next. So you managed to get to the top. Yep.
Like little spider monkey over here.
You appear where Brion did earlier. There you go.
And I swing myself up.
Yep.
And land. And I see this.
You can see Brion fighting a rather large, muscular goblin.
And one who looks quite disturbing with his jaw hanging off.
Yep, and next to him you can see 2 dead bodies. 2 headless bodies. Yeah.
The heads rolled.
Yep. The heads of snakes.
Do I have action enough to be able to...
You can attack. Yeah, we call it a movement.
Attack? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will hopefully not hit Brion.
Go for it. You roll into hit.
Oh, well, at
It's
least
an
it wasn't
8.
an out.
Oh, it is a miss. Instead, you hit Brion. Roll your damage.
Oh, it wasn't a natural 1, though. Damn. Oh. Sorry, Brion.
Okay, how bad?
5.
5?
Oh.
You get shot in the butt.
Hey, guys, there's mosquitoes up here.
5 points of damage. And then it's my go. Okay, so I'm staying on... Whoops. I'm staying on target with this one. Let's have a look. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Can everyone see that? Everyone's okay?
The map's back on Zoom. I'm just waiting for Twitch to catch up.
That's okay. Right. Let's see. Right. Where were we?
Your turn.
I just shot Brion, so...
Yeah.
We got in the roll. We got Goblin Enforcer rolls for 24. That's a hit.
Yeah. That's definitely.
Oh, here we go. There's a 23. Oh, sorry, I rolled to hit again. We already knew that. I've got too many screens open. This is going crazy. Okay, so that's 4 points of damage on the first hit. I'll use the previous roll. I've got double 23. So the second...
Yikes.
The second one hits... Oh, what? Come on. 3 points of damage. So
Okay.
7 damage in total. He's fighting... He's fighting back as best he can. Next up is Hogan. Hogan, you reached the top.
Okay, I pull out my bow again, knock an arrow, and I'm going to take a pot shot at the only one that's standing.
Okay, go for it.
Don't hit me.
The big goblin, and
Bring
I'll try
on.
not to hit you.
Yeah.
That's a 16 to hit.
16 does hit.
So that's going to do 16 points. No, not 16 points damage. 11 points damage.
Okay, how do you want to finish him?
Just straight through the eye, please. But I'd like to hit him with enough force where he sort of takes a few steps back. The handrail that's behind him hits him slightly just above the bum, and he topples over backwards, so that I haven't got to pick him up and throw him over in a minute.
I'll let that happen. So as he kind of stumbles back, he's gone. The body is long dead, and now you have a platform. So if you can see this now, from your position, you realise that you are on a platform, suspended in the trees. This is a rope bridge. to get you across to the next platform, and basically you have to make your way around the edge all the way to over here. Okay?
Right. Okay. So there's no shortcut link between where we are now and the one across
Unless
the
you
side.
come up with something creative. No, I'm just going to switch the cameras around so we can go back to our usual view. So bear with me.
You know, I had
everybody.
that well in hand, right?
You did.
You did.
You did. I just had to kind of get in on the action. That's all.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. And while you do that, I'm just going to check on this for a second.
So, Brion,
Boss.
let's get rid of these bodies for starters. So if you help me throw them over the side.
I just ate.
How long
Right,
is
Sorry. Yep.
how long is this vine that I pulled down?
One sec, you're going to have to. It's like 150 foot. You're still on the ground. But if you guys want to put a vine down, you'll be able to call her up.
Yes. Can we help her?
The whole point was there was things available to lower, wasn't there? Like livestock
Yes.
platforms. Yeah.
We'll,
Let's send one of those
Right.
down.
Are we back?
we are back. Yeah.
There we go.
You're back.
Cool. Okay.
So we'll find enough rope or vines or something around this location to reach 100 feet to the ground, and then the three of us can help pull Jane up.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Does that require a check of any kind, or just come
No,
up?
you just appear. So we're going to save some time. They lower the ropes, you hold on, and they pull you to the top. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this seems to be some kind of kennel pen kind of system. There are 5 kennels, all empty, but the goblins were mucking them out of some kind of weird green poo-like slime substance.
What is that smell?
No. What was in these cages?
Can I throw dice to find out what was in those cages?
Yeah, do a knowledge check and do a perception check.
Knowledge and perception.
So separate rolls, but
I don't have knowledge.
what have you got?
Why am I missing knowledge?
Knowledge is
I
a
don't-
skill. Just roll.
No.
Knowledge isn't. It's in
No.
Pathfinder.
Oh, blimey! That's what you get for crossing the streams.
So it'd be an Arcana if it's a monster, or nature if it's an
Do
animal.
a nature check.
Okay. It's a natural 20, 22
Oh, well done.
for that, and then
Strangely, yeah, you've seen this stuff before, but only in your own home garden, where before you left to become a fighter. This is just on the gargantuan size. You're kind of looking at it and going, well, it looks like poo. And you've seen frog poo before in the pond, around the pond, on various lakes and stuff. And it just seems strange that giant frog poo would be up in the trees.
okay. I got a 19 on perception.
Okay, so you see something reflective in the poo.
Okay. And take one of my arrows and try and dig it out.
Okay, so you start to dig around into this poo, and you find some various trinkets and gems. You find 150 gold pieces worth of trinkets and gems.
Ooh,
Well done.
thank you. So the frogs ate some money, or gems and trinkets. Yeah.
Right.
Or
We're
they
already
ate
up on a deal.
they ate somebody who had gems and trinkets. Anyway, giant frogs, which tree frogs maybe.
giant tree frogs?
Could be.
I've never fought giant tree frogs. Today is a good day. It's all coming up brilliant.
It reminds me of gardening with my Nana and her
Right.
giant frog poop.
Remind me to talk more to you when we get back home. I want to hear this story.
All right, I'll let you know what happened with Nana and her piles of frog poop one day.
I think I need more ale for that story.
Nana was a great lover of frogs.
Clearly.
She'd heard this story once where if you kissed a frog, you become a prince, and
It was shit gems, yeah.
I'm not really sure where she was going with that, but she sure did like her frogs.
Right then. I need more ale for that story. Shall we?
Yeah.
Mosey on.
Mm-hmm.
Should we take the easy route or the hard route?
When have we ever taken the easy route to do anything?
So you can
I'm
see
thinking about
is...
trying to get across straight to the opposite platform.
You got a rope bridge here to this bigger platform.
Yeah.
Or do you mean trying to get across?
I mean, I'm trying to go across to the other platform.
To this one?
No, to the one without
the other
bridge.
one over there. Okay.
Yeah.
You can hear. Now you're up on a similar level. Let's get you a proper view of this as well. There are various torches as the light starts to go down, which elevates the view of the area. This hut over here is all a bit ramshackle, and it's almost like everything is a bit hodgepodge and crudely put together. They've got no architects as such. Oh, we just lost someone. Did we just lose?
Yeah, Sean.
We lost Sean.
Lost Sean.
We've lost Sean. Let's see if he comes back. Until that time, we can carry on, I think, because we have the full screen cam. This is where we remind everyone to make sure everything is plugged in, powered up, and ready to go. I thought Steve was going to move then. He's like, I'm going to wait till Dave looks away and I'm going to run and plug it in the power.
No, I'm plugged in. I was gonna connect my phone, but if you've gone full screen, I'll leave it.
I've just gone to the full screen layout.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're waiting for Sean to come back to us. In the meantime, you want to get over here. This is where you can hear all the banging and clanging noises.
Right.
Okay. Over here, not so much. But over here is banging and clanging.
So we've got the choice of either following the bridges all the way around until we get to the banging and clanging, or we can try and jump between this platform and the one directly north of us.
Correct.
And sneaking in from the left.
Yeah.
How far is the distance?
He's on his way in, so we can bring him back in. There we go. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
From the one that... Oh.
From this to that.
Yeah, but the platforms are closer, aren't they?
Slightly. So the edge of this one, to where you are, 5, 10, 15, 20. And that's edge to edge with a 100-foot drop.
Yep. Yep.
Thank you, Rude81. So what do you wish to try to do now?
Right, what can we see on the other side? Are there any stanchions or pieces of wood sticking up that we could lasso with the rope?
I was thinking of attaching a rope to an arrow and just firing it on something.
Yep.
And hoping it sticks.
Everything is wood. You can definitely try that. As I said, the other option is to go around. That's the long route. There's a round hut over here, just off the side of the map. There's another one here. You've got another walkway, and then you've got this one. And this one, although you can see it, it's open top, but you have there is a wall off to the side. Okay.
How far can Breon throw us?
How
On a
hard do you
good
want?
day, who knows?
Yeah. Yeah. Why don't we find out?
I'm going to switch the cameras over again. Bear with me.
I'm back, by the way. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Well done.
Yeah, I was daydreaming. It's-
So,
You're having a cat nap.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Something like that. Yeah, I'll throw whoever wants to be thrown. Bring it on.
I would like to tie myself off so that I don't fall the 100 feet with my 50 foot of rope that I would like to get back from Breon.
okay.
Fine.
So,
We can
again,
do that.
to go over here from this edge to that corner. So, what's that? 5, 10, 15, 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you want to go straight over there.
So yeah, if I can tie myself off to Breon, I guess, because if I'm going down, I'm taking him with me.
Right.
This
could be a short epic.
I have another potential solution to put on the table before we go
Please, boss.
chain throwing.
Chain throw.
I have a spell called Rope Trick.
Okay.
So what this will do, I can cast it on a piece of rope, and that piece of rope will shoot up into the air and disappear into this magical room that exists at the top of the rope. But it's fixed in the air, so we can swing across.
Okay.
And, just hold the end of the rope. It'll be, fixed at the top, 50 feet above us. And then we can basically just pendulum across the 20 feet to swing backwards and forwards until we reach the other side. That
Alright.
might be easier.
Might be.
Fine.
Some other time, buddy.
Fine.
Right, so...
Look, if we all survive this, you can throw me later. And if I don't survive this, but you do, you can throw me wherever you want because I won't care.
I still think it's a
accept
good
this.
She
idea
has a point.
to tie each other off, just in case somebody slips off the rope or something.
Or
Also
someone,
fine.
misses the target.
I'm not gonna. Doesn't matter. I'll be over here sulking.
So I will cast Rope Trick. So the rope is out over the, not on our platform side, but sort of a little bit, maybe 5 feet away. As far as away from the platform we're on as I can get it. It will then rise up into the air by 50 feet, and then it disappears into a room. So I'm not going to climb up into the room. I'm going to get on the end of the rope.
It's a swing.
And just swing, exactly. So it's like Tomb Raider in essence. And I'll just swing backwards
You get a
and
rope
forwards.
swing.
Yeah, we've got rope swing. So swing backwards and forwards until I can reach the other side.
Okay.
Before I do that, I'm going to tie a rope around my waist and then hand the other end to Breon just in case I slip off to stop me from falling 100 feet.
Remember, it is an open fall of 100 feet. So what I'm going to get you to do is a dexterity check.
Okay.
This is acrobatics, okay? So you're just swinging to get yourself up.
That's a 17.
Okay.
So it's obviously because there's a wall there, I'm going to be on the roof of the hut on the other side, yeah.
Okay. Well, it has no roof, so you can grab the edge and then attach yourself to the wall because it's just planks of wood.
Okay.
When you do that, so you get across.
Yeah.
You're attached. Breon just breathes a sigh of relief. You've still got the rope attached around in your waist, and between the planks of wood, you can see. And I'll read this out because it's that's what the descriptions are for. I've lost it. Really? Have I lost it? No, there it is. Right. Bear with me. There we go. So this hut is larger than the others, in part because it extends backwards into the trunk of the tree rather than simply being built around it. At the back of this hut is a series of handholds hacked into the wood, which lead down into what you assume would be the Hetman's Hollow. The rest of the hut is a mass of small hopping frogs and basins of water in which frog spawn float across an otherwise bare floor. There are 4 goblins in this hut, and they all seem to be licking and chewing frogs.
I've been to parties like that.
Yeah, this is like that one time in college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They seem to have become addicted to probably the toxin, excluded by these diminutive relatives of various frogs. This renders them immune to pain, but also causes their brain to rot out of their ears.
Oh God!
This also makes them entirely immune to pain and lethal, basically any kind of lethal combatants as a result. They are only interested in consuming more of the chosen drug, or defending it from those who might take it from them. So in here...
Oh, these are proper addicts.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
you are now on the other side. So they can't see you. You are behind this kind of rickety plank wall. And let me just check. I do have the right ones.
So,
Yeah.
is this Epic Encounters the Goblin Crack Den? Is that what we're playing?
Goblin Trap House, yeah.
Yeah. Nothing is ever as it seems.
There's some frogs in this house. There's some frogs in this house.
So, let me get that.
Oh, jeez.
Anyone feel like some frog legs?
It's like Nana used to make.
Down.
I'm cautious.
I'm sure she had a great recipe too.
I'm sure she did.
So
Maybe
there.
Nana was addicted to frog poison too.
Probably.
One more time. Your Nana sounds amazing.
This is great. I love my Nana.
Right, can you see that okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. We'll go full screen in a bit when we need to. Right.
Okay, so I'll sign language back to the rest of them, and I'll hold up 4 fingers, and then
They will look at you going,
just
huh?
to the next person across.
None of them went, uh-huh.
Jane, what's he saying?
There's 4 of them.
Oh, okay,
Or-
4 of them. Yeah, no.
Or okay. For what?
I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, 4. Yes. Very good. You counted.
Right.
Yes, but the 4 does
4.
not clarify anything else. 4 what?
I feel like I'd need 2 hands to imitate a goblin. I didn't want to let go of the plank while I'm stood 100 feet above the
You probably just go.
4 small or human or big?
I will go and see what he's on about, and I will relay it back to you.
Yeah,
Four
Brianna
small
starts
stabby
walking around the
Dear
bridge.
Yeah, I'll go the other
4
one.
small stabby.
Okay, so
4
there's 4
small
small dudes jerking off.
stabby.
Okay.
Right, it's a book. It's a book.
into their bottles. They got their dishes for the water.
The book. 1 syllable. First word.
There was frog spawn in there, so it didn't kind of tadpole.
Oh God. Wow.
Ladies, I need some advice. I do not know what he is on about.
We need to go
Oh, hang on.
defeat
Yes.
4 perverts.
4 perverts.
At this point, I'll
Can
take
do.
4 small perverts. Yes.
4 small perverts. Soon to be ex-perverts.
Yes. Okay.
Should we, yeah.
So who's going over the rope next?
I'll go. I'm feeling froggy tonight.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I'm gonna swing over as well. There's
Okay,
room for me to land.
that's fine. You swing across, roll a dexterity check. However, as you're rolling, I will remind you that you did not say that you would tie a rope around your waist and give the other end to Brian.
I did not. Well, I did earlier, but also I did
acrobatics,
not.
isn't it?
And that didn't go well for me. No,
What did you roll?
a natural 1.
Wow!
Oh, no.
Did you do acrobatics or just a dexterity?
Just a dexterity check.
Because technically it was.
It's acrobatics.
Okay, can I re-roll, please?
Go on
And
then.
dive.
This is why Jane was not in the other episodes.
Yeah, this is it.
It's fine. It's okay. If you say no, I won't re-roll.
No,
But...
go ahead.
Reroll for Jane Trace.
All right, that's a dirty 20.
There's a dirty 20. Okay, so you managed to get across. You get to the other side, you reach for the planks next to Hogan, and then you realise, oh, what a silly mistake you just made by not having the safety rope attached. But, you shrug it off, you're fine. And then you can see through the planks, Hogan points out what's inside.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. And then I'll return back to them and I go, 4 little pervert. Yeah.
With two
And then-
hands.
and then
It's
I'll
like, uh-oh.
Oh, we're
And it
adding
falls
to
off.
it now.
And then I'll take, like,
Can you imagine if I'd have started going like this?
yeah, that's my next move is to,
What the hell are they doing in there?
and then I'll just like,
Nothing good. Nothing good.
Good.
Take the
Hey.
rope. Brian.
You're up. I got you.
Yeah, so unlike my predecessor, I will actually tie the safety rope around my waist.
Okay, so you tie the safety rope. Brion has the other end.
Brian has the other end.
Acrobatics
And
check
then I
to swing
will
across.
swing and 18.
Yep, just no fear. You grab hold. There's now Hogan, Jane, Annie holding on to the plank side of this.
I really
Right.
want to do the Tarzan sound, but we're trying to be quiet. So
As you kind of swing across, you go to yourself, oh.
yes,
Oh.
just to myself quietly.
Okay, so you untie the rope. Brion, you call it back.
Yeah. Can I make that leap, do you think? Or should I use the rope?
That's entirely your choice. I cannot decide what you wish to do, and
I'll
only
use
the
the rope.
dice will decide your fate.
you could make the leap while holding on to the rope.
Just
Nah, I use
smash through the planks and
Oh.
we'll just bundle in.
Straight in. Actually, that's a good point. I'm naturally acrobatic. Could I clear it and land in there if I do an acrobatics check?
You won't clear it unless you have skills as being a lion person. You can jump that kind of distance, pounce maybe.
Yeah. Got
If you got like a computer game double jump.
Double jump.
Philosophy minus rage, power of instinct, racial traits. Nah, nothing like that. Loads of intimidation.
But
I'll use the rope.
you can take a run up and jump.
Let's do it. Run up and jump.
Oh my god!
Go for it.
All right, here we go. Boom.
Oh,
It's a 20.
he did it. Well done. Okay, you take a few steps back and then go. Boom, 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 boom. You jump off the platform, sailing through the air. However, as you come to,
So you just for reference, Sean. Sorry, you are an athlete. You got the feet athlete, so you can make running long jumps.
That's what I thought.
Plus
But what's Dave going to say? I'm a little bit scared, Dave.
you can make a running long jump. That's fine. It's the landing part you have trouble with. You smack into this ramshackle plank kind of made wall, and with all 4 of your combined weight plus the travel of a giant lion man, the whole wall just collapses in, crushing
It's
one of the
collapsed in the right
goblin.
way.
Boom! As all 4 of you roll in to this room, and I'm just going to kind of throw you in.
Can I?
There you go.
Can I make an acrobatics check to roll with it and come
Yeah.
to your feet?
Yeah, I want to do that
Oh,
too.
with
Yep.
the baby. Yeah. Like I see him coming and I'm like, shit.
Crunch.
Let me.
I got a 24 on my acrobatics check.
You got a 24.
I got a
22.
20.
To try and get that
Yeah.
into a view we can see. Right. So I'm going to switch cameras again. Bear with me. There's always a bit of a fiddly bit when I do this. There we go. So you should be able to all see that. Right. What did everyone get on their checks?
I got the lowest at 20.
Okay, so everyone, you roll off of this plank as it collapses, this plank wall as it collapses. All of you roll and land on your feet. Well done.
And as I
Hey.
get to my feet,
Yep.
I'm going to say, for Nana.
God's sake. Knock,
Okay.
knock.
So, this one's dead. I'll take him off. He's crushed by the plank wall. Well, not dead. He's just like, oh. Okay.
He's out of the equation.
Yep, he is done. He is
I'm going to
stuck.
take the next 3 out.
Do you know what? There are worse ways to enter a room. I like that.
There are definitely worse ways to do it. So,
That was
again,
quite
we're
the
using,
entrance.
We're using D&D Beyond, D&D Beyond Encounter Tracker, Doobie Firkin. So you can, if you're watching this live on Twitch, there is the D&D Beyond button. You can see what everybody is doing there and everybody's stats. So you're going to roll for initiative, everyone. Go for it.
20.
Jane Doe got 20.
30.
A dirty 30?
A dirty
What?
30.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Brian,
Hey, I got 11.
you got 11. Annie,
15?
15. Okay, and
I did this
here we
last
go. We're going to give, well, obviously the dirty 30. Hogan, you are
Yeah.
up, followed by Jane Doe. Jane Doe.
Okay, so I'm going to whip out my short sword in one fluid motion as I stand up to my feet, and I'm going to take an underhand uppercut lunge at that one in front of me
Okay.
with the short sword.
for it.
And I hit an armor class of 14.
14. Yes. No. As I quickly refer to D&D Beyond. No, you do not. Oh.
Right, so 1-4 misses. So with my second attack, I will do a forward slash, a horizontal slash across his torso. Come on. Roll again. That's 22 that time.
22 does hit. Go for it.
And that is 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage as you slash into this creature. You tear its rib cage open. The skin, the chest, just bursts with a spray of blood. And this goblin, it just kind of, like, yeah, man. He just looks at you, he's out of it. And he's just like, he picks up the frog. He's just like, ah, and has a nice big with it.
With my Gloomstalker third and final attack on this first round of combat, I will do what you do with all zombies and go straight for the brain.
Go for it.
With a stab up through the
can motor speed.
underside of his head. That's an armor class 16 I hit.
Armor class of 16 does hit.
So this is that's 5 points of damage plus the additional damage.
He's already dead. You can just finish him.
Right, so that's 6 in total.
Right, he's done.
As I just stab upwards through the top of his head.
Well done. He is gone. Boom. Bye bye.
He did not
Goblin.
seem too bothered by that.
They don't seem to notice pain. They're all high on something. Go for the head.
Goblin kebab.
Yep. Okay.
Gotcha.
Jane
And
Doss.
that's my go.
All right, coming up from my crouch, I guess I'm behind him, so I've got to go
Yeah.
for
You go for that one or that one?
that one, the first one. Yeah,
So
that one.
you Right. So how do you want to get from there to there?
I'm gonna run across, and
Okay.
hopefully, as I'm running, I'm gonna do some big kicks of these bowls in front of me
Yep.
and knock them around.
Okay. So, as I mentioned, those bowls were full of frog spawn. As you've hit that wall and it's crumbled in, those bowls have gone everywhere. So now you're going to find out. Those floors are a bit slippery. Can you do
Yes.
a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Dexterity saving throw. Yes.
There you go.
That is 21.
21. That's a pass. That's fine. You are safe.
Right. And then as I come, I'm just gonna go for a great big sucker punch to right to the head, coming down as hard as I can.
Yep, go for it. I'm just switching cameras around again because
Uh-huh.
I can show you, if this works, I can show you what the frog guy looks like. Here we go. So wait for Twitch to catch up, and you'll see what the frog chewer goblin
Oh, they're on the sidebar.
looks like. This will be on the sidebar, yeah, when he appears.
He's.
Oh,
Oh man,
He's got a frog on his head.
He's
I
wearing
think
a
I-
frog.
train to White Town.
I think I dated him once. I don't know. It's a long
must have been your
story.
Nana's influence.
Yeah,
Well,
I
Mate,
mean,
he's off his chops. Look at him.
Yeah, he's dribbling. Yeah. It's
that's
it's
21 to hit,
21 hits.
and then 11 damage.
Ooh. Yeah, same thing. You know, you've done an incredible hard hit, and normally this would fell a normal sized goblin or any kind of a small creature. You're pretty sure of that. However, his body is open to the elements. You can see the blood pouring out, and he's just looking at you like, huh? Completely in a daze.
And then with my follow-up second attack, as I'm bringing his head down, I'm gonna bring my knee up so I can like nutcracker him.
Oh, very nice. Go for it.
Oh,
Alright. That is 25
25 hits, yeah.
with 10 damage.
10 damage, yep. How do you want to finish him?
I am going to nutcracker him, like I said. So my hand comes down and my knee comes up at the same time, and his head is in between, and squoosh. And
And another one bites the dust.
damn, Jane.
Okay.
it was a bad relationship.
You're
Didn't end
dealing
well.
with you're working through some stuff here, huh?
I am, yeah. This is like therapy.
Okay. Annie, you are up.
I will go ahead and try to shoot that last one right in the eyeball.
Yep, go for it. You're pretty
He
close.
said head,
Yep.
so
He's less than 10 feet away.
19.
19 hits.
And I.
What'd you get for damage?
21.
21. So
Nice.
yeah, I'm assuming this is a headshot straight for the eye.
Oh, yes.
Easy peasy. This one doesn't have time to go, huh? He just gets the bolt straight through his head, sticks in place, and he just falls flat onto the floor. Now, all you have around you are these various bowls of frog spawn and wet water everywhere. And of course, Hogan is also standing on the plank wall with a goblin trapped underneath it, who's busy just all he's trying to do is trying to lick the frog, but his arm's pinned. And he's just trying to lick the frog.
Are there any more of these frogs?
There's frogs all over this platform, all different sizes, plus loads and loads of frog spawn.
Is it reasonable to assume that I have gloves on?
If you have gloves on, yes.
I don't know. I can't. It looks like my mini has gloves on.
Your mini does, your portrait doesn't.
My portrait.
Joan.
Let me see what I have in my inventory, because like my goal here is to like gather some of these frogs in one of these bowls. Don't think I have anything.
In my
really.
defense, I didn't realize we were going to be breaking up a frog den.
It's all right.
Like when I was drawing the character art,
No, it's okay.
I should have known.
You should have known. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have known.
Sorry, Dave.
Always
I
wear
didn't-
protection.
Always with protection. Oh, it's fine. I don't think I really have anything that would help otherwise. So, but I will try and like scoop some in with a. If I can get like one bowl, I'll try to scoop some into the other bowl,
Yeah.
or like a little pitcher if I've got that. I have a feeling these frogs can be useful later.
Yeah. So, from where you are on the map, let me just center this for myself. Let's bring that up. Boom, boom, boom. Let's try and get a good view of the whole thing for you all. Okay, so I've lost my pen. There it is. So you are in this area. Oop, just pushed you off the edge. You're in the area over here. But what you saw, or what Hogan saw, was an entryway into the tree. The tree has been hollowed out. And there are obvious handholds that have been scored into the hollow of the tree. Alternatively, you have a rope bridge here, where my pen is, to the hut, where there's all different like coloured smoke coming out of this as well. Where do you wish to go? You can go in. You can go in the tree. It is not a problem to do that. We're going to come up to a break soon anyway, and we have to finish at midnight or before. So it's entirely up to you.
So
Where
seeing
now?
Jane scoop these frogs up and seeing the frogs in particular, it did remind me of something I heard. A rumour when I picked this job up, and it's said that the hetman, the leader of this particular goblin tribe, is an exile. He was driven out of his former clan's territory for blasphemous ideas, and in particular, strange experiments that he was carrying out, and is still carrying out, is rumoured, on the tree frogs that live within these forests. Now, it seems to have been, making them larger, making them more ferocious, maybe doing something with their skins, I don't know, it's made them more toxic or something. But basically these goblins use them as mounts and beasts of war.
Mounts.
I heard something similar but different, that they've been experimenting with elemental magic and bringing through terrifying creatures that eat goblins. I don't know. But
Where are you getting your information? Because I heard that they're, stealing children and raising them as their own and then making them like infiltrators.
I heard it from my Nana.
You hear everything from your Nana.
Yeah,
I
she's a
trust her
great
Nana.
lady. Yeah.
All I know is that this headman supposedly hides his face from everyone, even his own inner circle, and no one knows why. There's all the stories about he's not just one being. He collects souls, but it's a goblin. We don't know how true any of this is.
No.
I bet the mask is cool though.
Hopefully we could take that, be like a trophy.
Oh, we
The
can put it in the
mask.
briefing room.
Is cool.
I'm thinking that if we take out this hetman guy, then the goblins would just return to their normal disorganised selves, probably disband, head off into small war bands, whatever, and be dealt with a lot more easily. So I'm going to suggest that the rope bridge in front of us that leads across to that cabin over there, where there seems to be a lot of them currently congregated, we cut the ropes. So we protect our backs, stop them from being able to cross and get behind us, and we take the route into the tree and try and find this headman guy and take him out.
Oh,
Well,
Sounds like a good plan.
I've heard that there's supposed to be like some sort of weird magic here, so we need to really be careful with that. And I don't think we should like leave it alone. But also, literally none of us are spellcasters, really. So
Just spell.
it's what you do to words.
What's a word? No, no one's that stupid. Scratch that.
scratch that.
You.
So, should we head down into the tree, or do you feel like taking these guys out in the cabin?
Well, you're the leader, boss. I'm just a pretty face.
I vote cabin, but you're in charge.
I feel really bad for spoiling your fun.
It is fine. I am getting used to working in a team.
What do you think, Annie? Cabin or tree?
The cabin?
Okay.
The cabin is the one. Wait, tree goes to. Yeah, okay, so that's the cabin with all the funky colored smoke.
Yeah. You've got funky coloured smoke, and there's definitely noises coming from this area, this direction. Or you go inside this huge, humongous tree.
And presumably upwards.
We don't know. We'd have to go inside.
Yeah, I was hoping to get a tell from Dave, but you'd be excellent at poker, Dave.
I am excellent at poker.
There's no tell at all. It was just like this sheet of ice where his face should have been. I got nothing.
It's because there was a delay.
Right, yeah.
It's like, hang on.
If they're actually magic casters, why do they need a rope bridge for? They could just.
I made a note of this earlier. Goblins can't fly.
Mm-hmm. I was there for that.
Yeah, I saw him write it down.
Who are you?
Disembodied voice.
I saw him write it down.
God, Nana?
Your Nana had a very deep voice.
Yeah, she did.
Right, are we treeing or are we putting?
You want to go for the cabin? I'm not going to spoil your fun, so I'm just going to let you make as much noise as you want and cause as much chaos as you want. I'm basically taking the reins off. Away you go, Brion. Unleash
My
it.
man. I will remember this. Thank you, boss. Okay. Am I clear to approach the cabin?
You can do
as
whatever
quickly?
you want. You are now in the driving seat.
Do you want to
Excellent.
throw me into the cabin?
Oh yeah, I really, really do. And then I'll just power on behind you. Yeah. Can we do that?
If you want to do that,
I'm
you can
down.
do that. Yeah.
I'm down.
Okay.
There's no door on the cabin. It is a round kind of structure. From where you are, the vantage point is that there is an opening with kind of hides or cloths or something hanging down in front of it. So there's no solid door. You could still pitch through the hole.
We're going for
And
it.
it has a roof on, and you can see various like different coloured smokes coming out of it.
All right, I'm gonna get my shield to break my fall.
I'm gonna just yeet you at the.
Let's go.
All right. Can we do this?
You can do this. We got to do is describe it, and then roll high.
All right.
Because
Jane, I have plan. See those
Okay.
cloths in that clearing there?
Yeah.
You're going in first.
All right.
Okay. Let's do this. Do I have to do some sort of acrobatics?
you will do a
Acrobatics?
strength check to throw
Strength? Yeah.
Jane.
Okay. Jane, climb on. We're going.
You,
Alright,
Jane,
I'm
me,
fine.
Brion.
Okay. Yeeting commencing. It's a 21.
Hey.
Well done. Okay, so you fling Jane
Ah.
in the air. Jane, you're going head first with the shield up, yeah?
With the shield up, yeah.
You disappear straight into the hut. The sheet just goes with you. You take it with you, and you hit the ground. Inside this hut. Ooh, okay. Okay. This appears to be where the goblins smoke their food to preserve it.
Oh.
And also conduct various spiritual rituals here when needed. The room is almost entirely obfuscated by smoke, and in the center there is a large fire that burns. The smoke from this central point is augmented by a series of braziers suspended from the ceiling and a number of torches hammered through various parts inside the walls. There are various strings of herbs, shrunken and dried mouse corpses, what appear to be goblin fingernails, and other unusual things are also hanging from the roof, each tied up in reams of various creeper tendrils. There are also slabs of meat that turn slowly, suspended from the ceiling by very large metal hooks. The room, however, is populated by 4 goblins, each of whom is in a bit of a stupor of some kind, lounging on the various mounds of food or herbs, all kind of laying there with their big kind of overstuffed bellies as if they've had a big kind of Sunday roast dinner feast. They're all quite happily doing that, and even though you've come pelting into the room, landed on the floor, they're like, oh.
So this is the opium den.
This is the food den.
Awesome.
They have literally eaten themselves stupid.
They got the itis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Cool.
Now inside, as I mentioned, are 4. I will put you in there in the middle in a minute. 1, 2, 3, and you have gone flying. Oh, not you. That one. You have gone flying in. You're at the back. Let's see where you would have landed. Let's say you're there. And let's put 1 there. There we go. Okay, so I'll switch the cameras around so we can go to battle mode. Okay, and everybody can roll initiative for me, please.
8.
Oh, come on. 9 to me.
13.
Man, I am not an initiative guy.
26.
Oh, I just lost me game log. We're using D&D Beyond, everybody, so if you use the D&D Beyond, you can see what the players are doing. Hogan got 26.
Yep.
Brion, you got 21. Annie, you got
13.
13. And Jane, you got 8.
Brian got 9.
Brion got 21.
No, that was a strength check.
Oh,
Oh.
right, sorry.
Sorry, yeah, it was very bad.
Right, here we go.
I was trying to keep quiet there and
Boom.
you know,
Yeah, he's trying to get an extra roll in there.
bit dishonest.
It is Hogan first, then me.
Okay, I've got sharpshooter feet, so I can still hit them through the door, provided I can see a bit of them.
Yep.
I think I should be able to see that one that's right in front of Jane at the moment.
Yep, I say it's there. If you want to sort of turn and face,
Yep.
you can get straight down. There we go.
So I'm going to take a longbow shot.
Okay.
And come on. That's only a 14 to hit.
14 misses.
Okay. So I'll take another shot.
Go for it.
And that's a 12, which also misses.
No, it does miss.
And then I'll take my third and final shot.
Go for it.
That's 17.
That is a hit.
That is hit, so she'll do a 1d8 plus 3, that's 11 points of damage, and then because that's my last hit, I get my extra d8, which is another 8,
Okay.
so that is 19 points of damage.
That is fine. The last arrow, you get confused. On the first 2, it's like, why can't you hit this? And then you concentrate, you breathe. You remember, I'm supposed to let out the breath and let go of the arrow at the same time, or bowstring, or whatever it is you've got to do. The arrow flies straight and true and takes
Everything
out
I do,
the goblin.
do
Well
it
done.
for you.
And then I would like to move forwards a little bit for me.
How
So
are
I'll
you?
go maybe...
5, 10.
I'll go into the room. I can move into the room. That's what, I'll move into the edge of the room.
15, 20. You get to 25.
I can move 40 in this round because I get an extra 10 feet of movement.
Okay, you get to 25.
Right.
And then you realise this is not a normal rope bridge that you were suspecting. This is a goblin-made rope bridge, which means
Yeah.
you now have to do a dexterity saving throw. As
Okay,
this...
That is a 10 in total.
That is a fail.
Okay.
So as you start moving across the rope bridge, a plank gives out and your leg goes straight through. You are now stuck there for a round. You can't do anything else. Okay.
So y'all thought I was stupid for wanting to get thrown. Look who had the smart idea.
The stupid thing is, it was me that suggested we just avoid the bridges in the first place, and then the first time we get the chance to go across the bridge, oh, yeah, go across the bridge.
You get stuck. Right. Let's try and bring this up so we can get a bit more into what's going on. There we go. Right. So, my go. This goblin should have gone to market. He steps up and goes to attack you.
Okay.
He pulls out his scimitar. He's got his big bulging belly. He's like burping on the whole time. He rolls a 21 to hit, which does hit.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm 16.
And that's 7 points of damage. He may be fat and slow. He may be belching a lot, but he manages to score a hit. He only gets the one attack though.
Okay.
Annie.
It's the drunken fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like Butterbean. He's got the belly, but he's got the reach.
Yeah. Annie, you'll go.
So, seeing our fearless leader now trying to fall to his death, can I go help him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will mosey on up there and pull him back up through.
That's okay. Do a dexterity check. You realise that he's weak in the bridge, and every step you take, it creaks and groans. And you can see, just in proper movie fashion, the other angle, the knots of the ropes are starting to untie slowly and snap. Ding, ding. Do a dexterity check for me.
13.
13. Unfortunately, you also go through.
Me.
Not just one leg, but both legs. You would just manage to grab hold, okay, from stopping yourself from falling 100 feet. Probably to your doom. That is the end of your turn. My turn.
Yeah, it is.
This one is going to run up to you, Jane, and take a swing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got a natural. This is a 24 to hit, double damage. Here it. Oh, really? 4 points of damage because I rolled a 2 as he hits you with a scimitar.
Oh.
That could have been a lot worse.
It could have been a lot worse. Brion, you see now the rope bridge.
On the bridge.
Two Muppets.
Yeah.
On the bridge.
Two
Right.
of them have gone.
The question is, right, a couple of questions. Can I leap that bridge?
Yes, is my
Fairly
answer.
good. Yeah, I've got fairly good stats for that sort of thing. But morally, I should probably do something to help them. Do I still have Annie's rope?
Wasn't my rope. It was
It's Jane's rope.
Jane's rope.
We'll say yes. We didn't say otherwise.
Okay. Can I, using one of my iron spikes, attach it to the rope, chuck it to a secure bit past the bridge, and hope that they can grab it to get themselves out?
Explain that again.
So I've got rope and I've got iron spikes.
Yeah.
What I want to do is try and put a line across for them to grab onto, just so they don't fall to their deaths.
Okay, so
If
you're
I
going
can
to
chuck it in.
You're going to chuck them the rope with the iron spike on it.
Yeah. They have one end, and then I have the
You
other,
can put them back.
and I can.
No, he's gonna hammer the rope into a secure location so that they can pull themselves out if they need to.
That's what I was hoping he was going to say.
Yeah. What did I say? Oh, it doesn't matter. That's what I want to do.
Okay.
No, he's not driving the metal spike through us.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Can't stress that enough.
pin them
spike
to
is
the
not going
rope
to
bridge.
either of
Yeah.
them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Is that-
You do that. Yeah. You throw him the rope.
Yep. Whack the spike in by
Yep.
my feet or whatever.
Bang, bang, bang.
There we go. You've got a lifeline. Can I then make my jump?
No,
Into the
that
fray.
whole thing is your go.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Right. I've lost my window. So that was done. Jane, your go.
I was able to take the door covering with me, right?
Yes.
Is it big enough to cover one of them or both of them?
You can definitely get one.
All right. So I'm gonna, as I stand up, I'm just gonna throw it over one of them.
Yep.
And then just bring my head
which
down.
One on
The
the
one
left
in front
or
of
the one
me.
on the right? That one. Okay, yep.
Mhm.
You just toss this over them.
Right.
Yep.
And then I'm just gonna bring my hand down, like hammer style, like boom.
Boom.
Can I use my shield to bash them?
Of course you can.
All right. So I will shield bash them.
The one that you've just thrown the blanket thing on.
No, the one on
The other
my the other one. Yes.
Okay, go for it.
All right. That is a 25.
That hits. Go for it.
I'm not sure which damage to roll.
Just roll 1d6. You're
Okay.
going to do a shield bash. And add your strength modifier to it.
Okay. That is 8.
You hit him, and he crumbles to the ground. Boom.
No, it's the other one.
The other one. Sorry. There you go.
And then I get a second attack,
Yep.
and I will just swing around, and just another roundhouse punch, and just like try and like knock the jaw off the other guy.
Go for it.
That is 23.
23 hits,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, oh, oh.
And that is 8 damage.
Well done. That one also goes down. Well done.
Mama said, knock you out.
Oh.
I'm gonna... His children would be born bruised if he wasn't dead.
Okay. That one's dead. It is top of the round, Hogan.
Okay, so using the piece of rope that Brion has thrown over to us, I'm going to hold on to that rope.
Yep.
And sheepishly and tentatively pull myself along the bridge back towards the platform I came from.
Yep.
Can I, as I'm crawling past Annie,
Yep.
put my arm out so she can steady herself?
Yes.
So
She was in a more precarious spot than you.
Yeah. So I will
Yep.
aid her as I move past.
Yep.
Oh, because I tried to aid you.
Yeah.
I was using my action to help. And nope. Thank you, boss.
Okay. So
You're welcome.
You basically
Thank you
pull
for attempting to
yourselves,
save me.
pull yourselves back out onto the main platform over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Note to self: never trust goblin creations.
Yeah, their architecture is really bad. That is both your goes.
I suppose they are lighter than us, right? So
This goblin's going to run in to
Usually.
attack you, Jane.
Alright.
He pulls out his scimitar. Ooh, it's not good. It's a 12.
Does not hit.
Misses. Brion, over to you. You can see there's still fighting going on. You have no idea if it's good or bad in there. You can't really see. Smoke is still coming out of this hut thing.
Okay. I'm going to go for my leap. I don't trust that bridge. I weigh probably about the same as both of them.
Probably.
So I don't like the look of those planks. Can I do a running leap to try and clear it,
Of course you can.
please? All right. Are we talking acrobatics here?
Go for it.
Alrighty. Allow. What have we got? It's a 20.
It's a dirty 20. Yes. You take it. You take a few steps back. You take a few steps forward and leap. This is the Thundercat style. Like.
Oh, I love it.
Thunder.
Here we go.
Thunder.
Like,
Thunder.
Thundercats.
oh.
And you roll. You duck and cover. Roll into this darkened chamber. You see several dead goblins in the room already, and you see Jane fighting toe to toe with this last remaining goblin.
Okay.
What do you wish to do?
I am going to attack the goblin.
Okay, I'll let you do that. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm guessing I didn't have a mace ready when I was flying through the air majestically, so I'm going to go and do a claw strike,
Go for it.
assuming I can't get my mace out. Gonna
Go for the claws. It sounds good.
go, just trying to. If he's engaged with Jane, he's not even facing me, so let's just try and do this quickly. So that is a 12.
That is
to
a
hit.
miss.
Darn it! I have another claw, luckily. Let's go. Here we go. This one is a 24.
24 hits. There you go.
Hits. I'm just going to put my fingers into his rib cage.
And then sort of pick him up.
Yeah, just trying to pick him out of that. Okay, let's see what damage that does. 6.
Oh.
Does 6 off this guy?
You pick this guy up with one hand, you hold him in the air, and he's still struggling. He's barely alive, but you're just impaled.
Oh my God.
All his vital organs crushing his ribcage. And he's like... And he's trying to feebly hit you back. That was your go. Jane, over to you.
I'm gonna go for the 1-2 punch to the nose.
Yep, he's slightly higher now.
Lined up for you, Jane.
That is 22 to hit,
22 to hit, does hit.
and that is 8 damage.
It doesn't matter what you do. Whatever you do, it's a hit. You punch this thing so hard, you break its neck.
And then as it dies, I'm gonna look over him and I'm like, I had it under control.
I was just assisting.
You did.
You did? I was just assisting. I have soap, luckily.
I need to find my calm. Nana says I'm always losing my temper.
Okay.
I think they're okay over there,
Jane.
boss.
Jane,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm
That's-
sorry, Jane.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry. I lost my cool.
Just, I wanted to help. It seemed like there was a ruckus going on in here.
It was really good, Ruckus.
We did the cool throws, and then the other
Yeah.
two fell through a plank. I didn't know what to do. I just thought I was going to help.
They fell through a plank. Hang on.
Oh, yeah, man, it was hilarious.
I didn't come lean out. Y'all fell through a plank?
Yeah, not our greatest moment.
You should have
How
let
do we
him
get them
throw.
across?
Huh?
How do we get them across then?
Well, let's
No.
just see if there's anything else in here to be looked at.
Right,
Uh,
yeah, smart.
And then if we need them, we can get them across.
Yep. So I'm going to let you say you have a little search, and you're lucky again. Well done. Jane is the lucky one. You find 300 gold pieces worth of various pelts and golden trinkets that the goblins have obviously looted and decided to offer up.
Ooh.
So yeah,
All right. So how do I?
To who?
it can either be party treasure or it can be your treasure. So it's
I'm just gonna write down that I have 450 gold pieces of stuff.
Yep.
And we'll work that out later. All right.
okay. So now we have Brion and Jane in the Smoker Kipper hut, and Hogan and Annie on the other side of the rickety rope bridge with the frog spawn.
Is there anything else? Like, is any of this meat look human consumable? Like,
Yeah.
Does it
Do
look
you-
like human meat?
could we have a lunch
Does
break?
it look
is
like
what we're
human
asking.
meat? Yeah.
Do a perception or a what is that? I was going to say society. Do a nature check. Do a cooking check.
Me or
That was
Survival.
19 for perception.
19 for perception.
Mm-hmm.
You see on one of the pieces of dried meat what appears to be a tattoo.
What appears to be what?
A tattoo. Tattoo.
I am not hearing the word you're saying.
Tattoo.
I'm sorry.
Tattoo.
A tattoo. Okay.
Tattoo.
Yes. Okay. So it does in fact look like people.
At least this piece of meat, yes.
Okay.
Okay, well, look.
Hmm.
Although
Right.
I'm cool with that, I don't want to freak Jane out.
Don't eat any of the stuff you find here, guys.
Brion's like, oh.
Oh, fine.
Brion's getting hungry.
Don't barrel in. Don't eat the meat.
Right, guys, would you like to take a quick 5-minute break there, or do you want to crack on?
Go for a break.
Okay.
I could go for a quick break. Yeah.
Okay.
My liquid energy is empty.
The sleep replacer. Yes, me too.
Yes.
Of course.
Okay. In that case, everyone, we will be back in 5 minutes, and we'll see what happens with the rest of this, wooded village goblin thing in the trees. We'll see what happens. See you in a minute. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I just realised that on the break we were just having a chat before we came back, and I've still got the swamp noises going on. I'm like, that sounds pretty cool.
I've had them on the entire time. It is very serene.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's very
Right.
chill.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chill out to that.
That put you to sleep, which is like sounds of the swamp. Right. Where were we? You've got two of you on one side of the rope bridge. The other two on the other side of the rope bridge. The rope bridge doesn't look like it's very good.
Before we cross or try to cross again, I would like to see if there's anything to support the rumors that we shared earlier within this area of the hut.
Very wise.
What are you particularly looking for?
Any signs of magic? Because this seems to have like some herbs and stuff. I'm not a magic user, so I don't really know. Any signs of? I think it was children we were looking for too.
Yeah, children being stolen.
Right, and giant frogs. And what was the fourth rumor?
Full mask. How they otherwise go. We're not going to find them here.
Elementals.
Elementals. Yes, elemental magic.
Okay.
That's what I said.
So you're basically in the kind of storage food larder, the smokery. You have seen signs of flesh, which could potentially be human flesh, because people are into their tattoos. It looks like a love heart with mum scrawled through it.
Yeah, but
Typical
generally we
stuff.
don't do that to children.
Exactly. But there's been reports of people going missing and things like that. But yeah, there's nothing here which is kind of child size. There's not like a half a foot hanging up or something like that. Okay. And as for magic, there's weeds and herbs and other kind of things hanging up. Who knows? Not necessarily magic, but maybe you do know that the goblins are basically poisoning the ground.
Okay.
So maybe they're making concoctions and things.
Yeah, if I've got room in my bag, I'll snatch some of the weeds for smarter people than me to identify.
Like me.
Yeah. Do you want to try the goblin weed here?
Sure. I can sniff it.
Let's hope it's not
he sniffs
catnip.
it and goes,
Yeah, it's catnip. Yeah. Let's find more goblins.
All right. Now to get back across the bridge.
Well, I can throw you, but how do I get?
Well,
You jumped.
you jumped.
Oh yeah. Sorry, those herbs just temporarily affected my brain.
it's the smoke, yeah.
Yeah, it's
right.
very, very chaotic in here.
Reduce your mental capacity by 2. A bit of brain falls out your ear.
Yeah, oh no.
So now for
And
the
I didn't
round
even
trip.
try the frogs.
So before you throw Jane, I throw the rope across the bridge into the room. So tie the rope around Jane's waist, then throw Jane.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
And then we'll repeat that process for you jumping, just in case you land on the bridge and plummet.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Safety first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, listen up, everyone.
He's such
The
a good
exciting-
boss, isn't he?
He's a good boss.
Pay you
He's got
life insurance
OPEX.
premiums.
He's probably got lots of forms to fill out. If we
Worried
come out.
about the premiums, from the, what was it, the emergency elf.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. There's a lot of paperwork that goes along with the emergency.
It really is. Yeah.
Fair enough. Fine, we will do your cautious rope trick.
Okay. Well, basically, we're kind of fast forward that because we know you successfully did it once. You get back. You are all now on the side of the platform with the frog spawn everywhere and loads of frogs jumping around.
I will very quietly go, wee!
So not a total washout. We killed some goblins. We got some money. Great. Should we see what's in this tree?
Yes.
Oh, can I look for money in the frog spawn area?
Can I look for money on Jane?
Can. With all the stuff you've been finding. You notice that one of the goblins, who's still trapped under the wood thing that collapsed, is still trying to lick this frog. He's paying you no attention whatsoever. Appears to be wearing a gold chain, but around his head, like a forehead bracelet.
Circlet.
No, this is a chain, like a neck chain, but just it doesn't
But he's
fit.
wearing it like it's a circlet.
Yeah. And that is worth 150 silver pieces.
All right, I'm gonna like very gently shake one of the frogs out of my frog container so it lands in front of him. And then while he's distracted, I'm just gonna take the chain off.
He's
of
like,
him.
He's like, you see this tongue just licking it.
I don't want to affect my actions or anything, but can I just like stamp on this guy's head or something?
If you want to.
Yeah, is that all right? Everyone cool with that? Yeah. I thought I killed him with the wall, but apparently he's
just crushed underneath it. You just can't reach it.
I feel like at this point it's a kindness. You can, with your one dexterous digit and your tongue, exist a happy life with a frog, or I could just end it.
You could.
So, yeah, okay. Do I have to roll anything for that? Or can we assume that my lion paw goes through his cerebellum?
Okay, nicely done. Thank you, Brutal, for following. Right, so you do all of that, and more. So, you ready to go inside the tree?
Yes.
Okay, what I'm going to do, I am going to as quick as I can, switch the camera over. Then I'm going to switch the map over so you can see what it all looks like. Now remember, my players have the map pinned, so it's always bigger for them. So I'm just trying to make it bigger for the viewers. I will save the heroes like that. Let's get this nicely positioned so you can all see. And then, whoop, and let's do this. Let's do that. There we go. Now.
That looks quite cozy.
There we go.
Yeah, splash of paint.
You know, we could make a little pool right there.
Yeah, some curtains.
Oh, we can
Nice
have a spa day.
spa day.
Right, how is that?
Yep.
Can you all see it? Right. So, let's see if I can get this correct. Let's try it. Right, so over several years, the goblins hollowed out this tree, this massive, massive tree, to make it a sanctuary for their leader. It now forms a kind of inverted, what do you call it, a ziggurat, but downwards, with steeped, sorry?
Yeah, no, ziggurat.
All right.
But,
ziggurat with stepped levels leading down to the central hub of the tree, where the hetman holds court and practices the highly unstable form of elemental magic, which he has already caused such damage with. You can see around the various walls, this is all circular, okay? So this is the hollowed out tree, the whole thing. All of this is inside the tree, which looks like very festive. No, it's like Christmas. It's like a Christmas wreath. You've got torches over everywhere. You've got loads of fields of mushrooms. You're going to appear over here. You're climbing down the wall, basically. And then you've got this level. Then you've got steps down, kind of steps down into this level. And then steps down into the final bowl area. Okay? And you can see scars of magic, which is still glinting. Almost as if like a silver vein or a gold vein in a solid stone. This is scars of magic. Okay, all in kind of jagged stripes. This dimly glowing residual power from these experiments also results in this entire hollow counting as having normal lighting. Okay, so this is not dim lighting. Everyone can see, unless you're actually trying to be stealthy. And as you go in, you can see. So you are, as I mentioned, you are coming down this way, this wall. Okay, what is the marching order? Or who is the marching order, rather?
You, Hogan.
Boss.
Okay. So Hogan's
Um,
going down first.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't mind. I was looking to you for directions, so
that's right.
up to you.
I'll take the lead, and then we'll go Jane second, Brion third, and Annie, you can bring up the rear.
Okay. So you two can. There's space for two to climb down at the start. Okay. And then and then above you, you've got that. So you're all facing the wall. You're climbing
Yes.
down. You reach to that bit down there. Okay.
Just a second.
No problem. Okay. What do you wish to do now? You can see as you descend, over on your right hand, over on your left hand side, you can see two frog goblins, frog lickers, frog chewers, busily trying to. They're not licking frogs; they're licking toadstools and the mushrooms.
Aww.
What do you wish to do?
They have magic mushrooms.
They do indeed.
I mean, if you know where to look, we all have.
So a large part, where the goblins are, a large part of this first level is occupied by crops of mushrooms and other various fungi and stuff. These sprout from the floor and even spread up the wall. They're bulging out in gross sacs and spreading upwards and thrusting out its cat-like bulbous umbrellas. There appears to be two, as I said, bloodwood goblin frog chewers are gathered here, picking their way through different samples and eating them with the delectation of connoisseurs.
Aw, that reminds me of Peepaw.
Do they smell
wow.
them first?
There's
Another story.
every now and then, they smell a mushroom, they'll lick it, and then they chew it, and they get a bliss from them.
Can I see anything else in the room, in the bowl? Can I see into the bowl yet or not?
Yeah, you're at the bottom now. You're standing amongst the mushrooms yourselves. You can smell the mushrooms. So you've got two sets of goblins on your left, and you can see over the middle left side, so on your right, the middle left side, you see two more goblins.
Did they notice us?
No, they're just blissfully, whether they're aware or unaware, you're not too sure. They're just being very blissful.
I'm going to move to the front of the level we're on, so
Okay.
I can see down to the next level and the level below that.
This over here appears to be a well of some kind of water. Okay, so there you've got a well of water on your left. In the middle, the very bottom middle, appears to be the Hetman. And he is indeed wearing a mask of some kind.
Is it cool?
It is cool. I'll show you a picture in a sec.
Oh yeah, cheers.
Is that a
And then-
ring of fire that he's standing within?
It is a ring of magic. It appears to be glowing
Ring of
glyphs
fire.
around him, alternating colours and alternating glyphs. And then around the second layer in, this layer here, you can see what appears to be a giant snail.
Oh,
So we're gonna have escargot for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And mushrooms.
Quite possibly.
hey, can we adopt a snail?
Now,
How
over-
hostile can a snail be?
I think
You
we're about to
asked that
find out.
question. Yes.
Over on the right hand side, you also spot what appears to be two of the more muscular goblins going through what appears to be a shell of a now a dead giant snail, and they're taking weapons out of this, like various spears, sharp blades. They seem to be inspecting them, putting some back in, but they're rummaging, trying to find replacement weapons.
As goblins do.
Definitely as goblins do.
Cool.
Okay.
What do you
I'll
reckon,
look
boss?
back at Jane.
So are we gonna make it a blood bowl?
More than
Yes, we
likely.
are. I just look at Jane, Brion, and Annie, and I'll just say, sod it. Let's just go for it.
Okay.
Pick a target. And I'll get my longbow out, knock an arrow, and get ready to shoot someone.
I would like to walk over to the two that are picking mushrooms,
Mm-hmm.
and in a very polite sort of Karen-y voice, I'd like to say, excuse me, do you know where I could possibly find some help? I'm looking for some hen of the wood here. I'm very on this very vegan sort of place right now, and I need, proper supplies.
Both of them just turn around to you, and you can see by their eyeballs, their pupils, they're like, huh?
Good. And then
Yeah, there's some over there. I think there's some over there.
It's not here,
And
man.
then they start kind of arguing between us. No, you're over there. No, you're over there.
and I look at Hogan and like, not a threat.
Yet.
It's just not a primary target. It's,
Go for the other two, getting the weapons.
All right.
Forget about their stoner mates. Let's go for them.
I was going to show you the Hetman picture. Let me just bring that up if I
Oh,
can
yeah,
find
please.
it.
I have to open up Twitch to see that.
Sadly, you do. Yes. So you can see he's wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Quite cool.
I've not got it yet. 1 minute.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
There we go.
look, that's so cool.
So that is the Hetman who's in the middle. This is, if it'll work, this is the snail. You can't really see it because it's big, but you have a big snail there.
Oh, we can't really see it, but
Yeah.
I mean,
is that like a mouth thing? I can barely.
It's got a mouth. It's a giant snail.
Okay.
But yeah, you got there's the Hetman. There you go.
it's cool. Come on, it's some next level artwork. It's lovely, isn't it?
It's great stuff.
Not as good as yours.
I disagree, but that's fine.
Can we have a look at the
It's
snail
all subjective.
I'll check it.
What was that, Hogan?
Can we have a look at the snail mini?
A snail mini. Yep.
Yeah, I want to see if it's sharp teeth or not.
So let me see if this will show up on here. I've got to aim it.
Further back.
Up a bit. There you go. Little bit further down, mate.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
There
It's
you
not
go.
an easy way to do it, but
I
Alright.
see.
Hey, there we go.
That's it.
He's
There
got
we go.
tendrils as well.
Oh,
Oh,
he's a baby.
baby, look at him.
Yeah.
I love the vines on his shell. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
And
is
families
really
holding
cool.
rocks, so they're like
Obviously
massive hammers.
spends lots of time on his
Seriously, these things have some amazing little minis with them.
eyes.
Yeah, they really do.
Jen,
I say
did you
little,
see
I
the
think
frost
it's great.
giant one last week?
No, because I
Oh,
have
it was
been.
amazing.
You didn't-
I like the little junky goblins as well. The ones with the toads. They're amazing looking.
You didn't tell me you were playing with my husband.
Frost giant, yes.
Frost
right.
giant is most definitely. I'm fairly certain he was in Troll Hunter, wasn't he?
It might have been.
Fairly certain.
He was the troll.
for comparison,
minis are amazing.
A really cool
is-
mini. I really like that.
That is the frost giant.
Oh, yeah, that's
It's
my sweetie.
insane. Look at the size of it. It's like,
Oh my god!
what did we call it last week,
Holy
Steve? You won a Frosty award.
Yeah, the Frosties, yeah.
Yeah.
You've won a Frosty.
Give us your acceptance speech, Dave.
what?
Oh, no, that can't be my husband. He has a beard.
It doesn't even qualify as a mini. I'm fairly
Yeah.
certain that's
No.
a figurine.
Yeah, no, that is not a mini anything. The thing is,
No.
it is giant, as
It
it,
is giant.
should
It is
be.
giant. Yep.
Joseph.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right. So, what's? So you've gone over there, and they're just pointing. They're just having that chat, like, yeah. Yeah.
If I do see some, I'll just grab like a random handful of mushrooms as I pass,
Yeah. You pick them up, and they're kind of sweaty.
as mushrooms tend to be.
Yeah.
Can I throw them towards the snail?
Yes, you can.
Okay. What's the... Just a dexterity check?
Yeah, you're throwing them at the snail.
Yeah, so
Or-
they're like in the way to distract it. Maybe he wants a snack.
Yep.
Or maybe he wants to get high. I don't know.
To land in front of the snail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got high, 'cause I got high.
Just do a dexterity check.
All right. That's 11.
Okay. Ba-dum. It doesn't get all the way. It kind of lands like thump.
Okay.
But the snail sees something, and you know, it's a snail.
Speeding towards him.
It's not
Yeah.
slowly
Races
moving.
towards
It's snail pace.
2 miles an hour.
That's all right.
Okay, what do you wish to do?
Right, Brion, I think you should go for the big guy in the middle with the mask.
You got
Do
it.
some sort of insane charge to the front of the drop on this level and just leap straight into the bowl.
Gotcha. Can do.
Blood Bowl.
Blood Bowl. 2 man and a 1 man lead. Right. So is that my movement will cover that, won't it, Dave?
Yeah, you can do that if you just want to run and leap.
I want
As
to charge
Hogan
in.
says, as Baron has just
As
said
his
in
finger.
chat,
Brion
Brion,
smash.
smash.
In he goes.
Okay, so
Right.
we are going to roll initiative at this point. Let me
You're like, hello, boys.
let me quickly. Will it let me do a 1, 2, 3? There we go. No.
Lord.
Let's try these. So, bum, 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 bum. Right. Run. Again, using D&D Beyond to do all this. Hogan, what was your initiative?
27.
27. Brion.
Mine is 5.
Holy
5.
shit.
Annie.
9. I thought I did bad. Wow.
Wow.
Thank you, Brion.
16.
Jesus.
16. Well done. Okay. Boom. Top of the round. It is Hogan, followed by me.
Okay, so after giving Brion the all clear to unleash chaos at the guy in the centre, I'm going to kick this party off by shooting at one of the 2 guys emptying the weapons out the shell. So the tougher looking goblins, I don't know what it's described as.
Yep.
So I'm gonna shoot my longbow at the first one with 23.
Okay. You're shooting one of them guys over there. That is fine.
Yep.
That hits.
That is 9 points of damage with first arrow.
Okay. He's still standing. He's taking
Okay,
a
I'm
hit.
gonna shoot him again then.
Yep.
That is only a 12 to hit.
12 to hit is a miss.
Okay, and then I will take my third shot as the first round of combat.
Yep.
And that is a 26 to hit.
Well done.
And this does, that's 9, and then the extra d8 damage makes it 13 in total.
That was just enough to end his life.
Eee.
He is down. Well done.
Get out of here.
So,
Okay.
he's
And I will stay where I am.
okay, well done. It is my go. Yeah, why not? So, with that move you've done, Hogan, you've stepped up, you've taken the shots. You didn't notice this at the start, but jumping out of the pool of water. Yeah, I'll use that. That's quite interesting. I didn't realise that. I'll use these 2. Jumping out of the pool of water. there were actually 2 goblins in there with straws, breathing.
Commando,
Okay,
commando
yeah.
goblins.
Proper commando goblins. And inside the pool, they are actually riding frogs.
Go, Nana.
So these 2 giant frogs ribbit out, badoink, badoink. And one of them immediately is drenched, is all dripping water, immediately takes aim and fires. With his short bow at you, Hogan. And it is a 21 to hit.
21 hits, yeah.
Okay, he only gets the 1 attack. Oh, fuck. 3 damage in total. Okay.
Like you're getting the good hit rolls and then shit damage.
Yeah.
Like every time this game.
Okay, now the... what just happened? I wasn't sure what that was. The frog is going to have a go. So the frog is going to make a move forward.
Yeah.
And the frog is going to make a bite attack. That is an 18 to hit.
18 hits, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, God.
That is 7 points of damage. 7 points of piercing damage. And you are now grappled. Do I have a... Let's see if I've got grappled. I don't think I do. Restrained? Anything? Ah! Grappled. I actually do have one. Not even able to read that. But there we go. You are now grappled. The frog chewer realizes, like, what's going on? Suddenly tries to attack you, Jane, with his spear that he's been using to poach the mushrooms. That is a dirty 20 to hit. And he's going to roll his damage. That is 6 points of damage as he pokes you with the spear.
Rude.
Yep. Now,
Quite.
downstairs in the middle of the pit, you see the Hetman starts to chant, and he does his whole kind of Doctor Strange movements, and you see magic appearing before him. It's kind of weird glowing magic as he starts to cast some spells.
He's so shiny.
Jane, over to you. Your go.
Okay. Real quick, I'm gonna point at the head guy in the middle and go, "Hey, that's copyrighted!" And then I'm gonna bash the guy with my shield, the one
Yeah.
who
Copyright strike. That's the
Yeah,
that's the last
copyright
thing we need.
Yeah.
It's legally distinct, he said.
I'm just gonna hit the one who hit me with the spear.
Yep, go ahead. Good point, Baron. I forgot about that. We'll come back to that.
That's 20.
20 hits.
With 7 bludgeoning.
Oh, and he... he doesn't. I was going to say he crumbles. He does not. He takes the hit. And he just comes, what did you do that for? As his head starts to bleed and pulsate on him.
And then I get a second attack, and I'll hit the other guy.
Go for it.
Oh, no, 7.
No, 7's a big miss.
The swoosh.
Yeah. Okay.
Twing and a miss.
But the one you missed is going to have his go now. Or is he? No, hold on. We got 1, 2. Yes, he is. He's going to have his go. Boom. He's going to use his spear. It's a 9. He misses.
Mm-hmm.
Over to you, Annie.
Oh, I'm feeling like some frog legs. Frog legs would be good.
No, babies.
Babies currently have boss grappled, so
Nana would be very disappointed.
So I will actually use. Oh, I don't have it. I should have it on there. I don't know why I don't. The scimitar.
You have a rapier.
Rapier, whatever. That thing.
Yeah, that was on the
With
bottom of your inventory, yeah.
Is it? Inventory. Inventory. Oh, there we go. I can just click it. Okay.
Yep.
Yay, clicked. I'm going to use that.
Go for it.
23?
Which one? Are you
Hit.
attacking the one that's attacking Hogan?
Yes.
Okay, 23 hits. Well done.
And then the damage. Where's the... There's, 10.
10 points of damage. Is it good?
Oh, wait.
No.
No. It's a finesse weapon. 25.
25. Blimey. Okay. Boom. How would you like to kill a giant frog that's holding on to Hogan and has a rider attached to him?
Let my boss go! And I just take the rapier and just like slice through both of its legs. Well, actually, all 4 of its legs, and kind of sever the frog from its legs. And so now we have frog legs.
A rapier is more of a pokey.
Pokey. Well, can I use it as a slashy?
I'll let you do it. It's more of a pokey, but it's dead either way. So that is good. Then we have. Is that the end of your turn?
I should be closer to
you moved up.
him.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'll stay there.
Okay.
For the moment.
Right.
The only ever wanted that.
Mine go. The enforce. He's got 30. So 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to go straight for Jay. He's going to go for the nearest target he can get. Now he gets 2 attacks. That is a 15 on the first hit to Jane.
He's not hit.
He's missed. Okay, second attack. Second attack is with disadvantage. He's got 16 and a miss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there he goes. Boom. Then we have these two, who are way back over in the other scene, start to move forward very, very slowly. Kind of dazed. You see there's 2 more frog chewers are on their way over.
I would stop.
And then Brion, over to you.
Yo, I would like to do a leaping attack at our boss goblin, please.
Okay, what I'm going to do, because you killed the frog, I'm going to swap the frog. There we go. I'll swap that out.
Or a confused rider.
Yeah.
Can I reach the head honcho from here?
You're going to go. Roar! What was your leap or dash? What do you want to do? Do you want to double move or?
I've got a walking of 45 foot. So I'd like to basically get as close in as I can.
I'll let you say, as you jump and leap, I'm going to say you get to about there.
Okay.
Because this is 2 levels down as well.
Right, okay. Cool. So
you land
am I able to...
Thundercat superhero pose.
Okay. Still not close enough to smack him. So I would like to, for my second action, can I engage from here with an attack? Or do I just have to charge in?
If you have a ranged attack, I'll let you do a ranged attack.
I have nothing that would qualify as ranged.
Okay.
Right. I guess I just have to move in and lock up.
Yeah. Okay, so next go.
Toe to toe, please.
Okay, the second. So that's it. That's your mercy as far as you can get.
That's all I got.
Okay.
He can use his action to get up on him.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yes.
Do you want
to do that?
With him?
Yep.
So you see this glimmering circle, basically. The glyphs on the floor are just kind of they're just glowing.
That might not have been my best move, but let's see how it plays out. Things by my feet.
Okay,
that was both my actions, wasn't it? Move, move.
That's it. You're done. Yeah.
All right.
So next,
guys, the floor's glowing.
Next is the frog, and as Annie stepped directly in front of it, it's going to try to bite you. No, it's not. It's going to try and swallow you.
Oh.
Oh, that's way worse.
The frog makes one bite attack against... Oh, no, it's a small. No, so I can only grapple. So we're going to try that. We're going to bite for some damage. I've got to hit you first. I've got 22.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, 6 points of piercing damage, as you never realised that frogs had teeth. And
Well, that's
you
new.
are now grappled. In its mouth. And that is all it can do. And then... Oh, that's his go. Okay, then this one is now the goblin over here, because you killed its frog. It's practically crying as it makes an attack on you, Hogan. With a 21 to hit.
So the one that shot me before was the one that was on the other frog, was it?
Either.
Yeah, 21 hits, so 4 damage, yeah.
4 damage. And now we're at the top of the round. Hogan.
Let me just do that damage. Okay, seeing as Annie came to my rescue and has now got grappled herself, I'm going to take 2 shots at the frog, which must have its mouth partly open.
Yeah.
Because she's being grappled, so I'm going to try and shoot it in its throat to try and make it let go.
Okay.
I seem to have lost my weapon page. Come on. There we go. So the first shot is a 13.
13 is a hit.
Okay. So that's going to do 11 points of damage.
That is a good hit. Okay. It's still
And then
standing.
the second one is a natural 1.
Ooh.
Ah.
Right. Roll your damage. You've just shot Annie.
Fuck.
6.
6 points of damage.
Sorry.
The first hit makes the frog move. It's just as you always do a quick shot.
Yeah.
And this has pulled Annie in front of your shot. Oh dear.
Friendly fire isn't.
Right. One of the goblin on top of the frog didn't like the fact that you were shooting at its pet, so it is going to shoot back at you, Hogan, with a 13, which is a miss.
It's a miss, yeah.
Okay, the frog... Oh, it's one of that one. Okay, the frog chewer is going to attack you, Jane.
Aw.
With its spear again. That is a miss with a 9, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay, and then that is... Where have I got... Oh, that's the hitman. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Ooh.
I feel like that arrow was Brion's revenge.
Yeah.
I'm not petty like that. Don't worry about it.
Right. Let me... You see him... Brion, you see this because you're standing directly in front of him. You see him twisting his hands, and he's definitely chanting, and he's kind of hopping from one foot to the next. Bum, 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 bum. I'm trying to find... Oh, there we go. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yes. Wisdom. Oh, yikes. Not my best, that.
What is it? I can't see it.
3 in total.
3. Okay, you fail.
Oh, no.
Massively.
You hear, while he's doing his magic, you keep hearing whispers in your ears. all different around it. Harry Potter. And then one word sticks out, and that word is halt. And you suddenly, willingly, freeze.
Is this like red light, green light?
Yeah, kind of like.
You cannot move, and you cannot make any actions until you pass the wisdom saving throw.
Not going to happen. Okay. Somebody kill this goblin, please. Because my wisdom isn't going to save the day.
That is his go. Jane, over to you. Jane, your go.
Yeah, I would like to. I had an idea. Hold on. There's one that I very nearly killed, right? I want to pick him up and hit the other guy with him.
Go on then.
And I'll just like grab him by the arm and just like wham, like I'm gonna
Go for it.
like do a regular clothesline attack, but with a rather unwilling subject.
You can literally pick him up and use him as a weapon. 24.
It's 24.
Okay, I'm going to allow that. You pick him up, however you want to do it, and slam his body into the other frog chewer. Roll your damage.
What's my damage? What's the damage on a goblin?
I'm going to let you do a 1d8.
Okay. That is 11.
Okay. Well, that was enough because you slam these two bodies into one another and manage to kill them both on impact, smashing their heads together.
Bang, bang.
Mess with forearms.
No, I'm not done with those two.
Oh, okay. You still want to use their body?
Because I've got.
It's now double improvised club.
Yeah, no, it's double improvised. And then I'm gonna like keep the momentum going and just like ram it into the third guy.
Okay, go for it.
Now I'm picturing those sort of like their hands clasped together. It's their last action, and you are now wielding goblin nunchucks.
That's right.
Until all the body parts start flying off.
It's a dirty 20.
No, I'll allow it. Go for it. It's another 1d8 for damage.
And that is, I can't see. Another 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay.
You are killing it with unarmed combat damage.
He is much bigger than the other goblins, and he takes the damage. You do a hefty amount of damage to him. He's black and blue already. He's showing signs that his face starts to swell up, but he takes the hit. He's still standing and breathing. But well done.
Standing better than ever.
Now the other two frogs, they're slowly making their way. What's going on, man? What's happening, man? And they're slowly getting there.
Let's not fight, guys.
Peace, man.
Peace, love.
Mushroom
Peace,
rights
man.
and peace.
Well, dude. Right, okay. And then, Annie, over to you.
So I am still grappled by
You are.
Frog Face.
Yep. Is it Dexter? Oh, it's a strength check, isn't it?
I believe it's a strength check for getting out of grapple.
Athletics.
Athletics?
Yeah,
Go for it.
athletics.
No.
A 10 is a fail. You are.
I rolled a 10 total.
You
total.
are still grappled. Okay. The enforcer that Jane was fighting is going to fight back. Now he has 2 attacks with his scimitar. Does a 14 hit you?
Nope.
No, okay. Second attack with disadvantage. So we got 19 on the first roll. 14 again. So both attacks missed.
Way to bop and weave.
Bop and weave, bop and weave. Brion, over to you.
No, I used the goblins to block.
Meat shield.
He's hacking parts of these goblins, and you're like, oh,
He's
have an
just
arm.
hacking up his friends.
Yeah, it's like,
Beautiful.
jeez.
Brion,
Okay.
over to you. You need to do a wisdom
Well-
saving throw.
Yeah, let's see how this goes. Come on.
It's a natural one.
Natural
Oh
one.
my
I've
god.
actually got
-4.
stupider standing here.
It's like you're like, halt,
Huh?
halt. What does that mean?
He's having an existential crisis.
He
Oh
is.
my god, I'm worse than these mushroom chewing twats.
It's the catnip from earlier. It's
Okay.
got a delayed effect.
They finally caught up.
Okay, so the
When the edible kicks in.
the frog that has Annie, that has grappled Annie, goes to try another bite. It can't swallow, so it's just going to bite. It is a natural 20. Get in there. It has to have some double damage. It's a 6. Now, has it already applied the double damage? It did not. So that is a 13 points of damage.
Jesus. Oh,
That is lovely damage. Okay.
no, it's not.
It is for me.
All right.
And then the little goblin on his own is going to attack Hogan. He has one. Oh, he's missed. He hit. It's a 9. Top of the round. Hogan.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get Annie out of this.
Oh, this is so gross. And
She sits
painful.
wrapped up in this giant frog tongue.
Oh,
That's only
Get
a
me
10
out of
to
here.
hit.
It is a miss.
Okay, I'll take another shot. Jesus, that's an 11 to hit.
11 hits.
Right. And that is, oh god, 4 damage. Jesus.
No, it is still alive. It takes the hit. It does not let Annie go.
Hey, we're in trouble now. These chewers have turned up.
Boom.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to back off. I'm going to stand my ground.
Okay. The one on the frog, he shifts his aim to Annie to see if he can put her out of her misery while she is grappled.
I'm not that bad.
And aims with the short bow. It is a 23 to hit, which hits.
Jeez.
So roll some damage. 4 points of damage, but he only gets the one shot.
I'm starting to get a little worse off.
Right, now the Hetman. The Hetman in the middle. Brion is stuck. He cannot do anything. I'm going to give him an extra +2 bonus to hit. And he raises his bone axe and hits Brion. Oh, come on. That was a 19. Does a 15 hit you, Brion?
It does not.
Ooh. Oh, he gets 2 attacks. That's lucky. And he rolled even worse. 9, 10, 11. Okay. He misses you, but it does not break.
Bear in mind,
the
I'm like
spell.
this.
Yeah. For some reason, he's put off. But I gave him the bonus. I rolled the dice. The dice said no. So we obey the dice. Jane.
Oh, Hetman. Concentrate, Hetman.
I am gonna grab the guy if I can.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna sort of run him over and then try and like hurl him at the frog.
Go for it.
Alright. I should have just played a fighter
Mhm.
in that other game. That is 12.
12 is not so good. Okay, so
Alright.
you can grapple him. You try to throw him. Whereabouts?
Towards the frog.
Towards the frog over there. He doesn't go that far. Boom.
I like to try again.
Okay, so you move on over, pick him up, and throw him again.
And that's an 8, so that
No. So it just fluffs. He's a lot bigger and heavier than
Yeah.
the other guys.
So it seems.
The other guys were very skinny, those frog lickers. Okay. Dead. Frogtures. They're trying to move through and say, "Well, man, what's happening?" And this one is going to try and stab Hogan. Oh, sorry, wrong. Ignore that one. I'm gonna roll again. That is a 19. Does 19 hit you, Hogan?
Yeah.
And this is spear damage. That's 4 points of damage as he managed to kind of just get in a hole there. Poke. Annie. Strength
What was
check.
that again?
Strength check or acrobatics check, whichever one it was.
I thought it was
Athletics.
athletics.
Athletics, yeah, not acrobatics.
21.
21. Succeed. You managed to break
Hooray!
out of the grapple.
I want to break free. So is that
Also
my
being
action, or
independent.
do I have anything else I can do?
I'll let you have that as one of your actions. You can either move or you can attack.
Back away. I have a cunning plan.
Okay, I will back off because they're all a little too close to me.
Okay, so you're going to disengage.
Disengage.
Right, this way. About
Yeah.
there. Okie dokie. Okay, the enforcer stands up. Kaka. And attacks you, Jane, with his scimitar.
Okay.
16. Is a 16 hit?
My AC is 16.
Okay, that is a hit. So that is 5 points of damage on the first hit. He gets 2 hits. That is a 20. He gets disadvantage. It's a 15. Does a 15 hit? No, because you said it was 16. Right. Second hit misses. The other frogturer steps for his friend in front of the frog. Goes for Hogan again. Well, goes for Hogan because his mate did. It's a 13, which I'm assuming is a miss.
That is a miss, yes.
Brion. Wisdom save,
No.
Brion.
Here we
You
go.
need to concentrate
Come on.
now.
Watch me just mong out for another turn.
You're starting
You
to
can do
dribble
it,
now.
buddy.
You're starting to
Yeah,
dribble.
We believe in you.
Concentrate, my fuzz buddy. Come on. Right. Oh. 15.
Oh, I think that is. And it is. You break the spell over you. Well done.
God knows how.
You are no longer under the command spell. Well
Right.
done. But
Well-
that is all your action.
Oh. Okay.
Boom.
Get you next time.
Actually, it's not. My bad. You have a second action, so you can attack.
Okay.
Or you can
Can
run
I
away.
use a bonus action?
Go. Yep.
Can I rage and attack, please?
You can rage. He's raging.
Rage and get my life-preserving belt on there. There we go.
There you go.
Okay. Rolling to hit. Go in for the mask. Gonna smack him as hard as I can. Oh, lovely. 26.
Okay.
Okay. And
Hold on. Yeah, you can roll for damage. Sorry.
14, 15, 16 when I'm raging. Damage. If it hits.
It definitely hits.
Mm-hmm.
And how much damage was that?
16.
16 damage. Okay.
Yeah. Because I mean, I've got my rubber ring on.
Right. So as hard as you can, you smack with your
Yeah.
morning star. Boom! But it doesn't hit him. Instead, it hits this shimmering shield that is surrounding him. And you just see this magic effect, like wave. But you do notice that some of the glyphs seem to spark out when you hit him.
Guys,
The frog up here is following you, Annie. And it
Ow!
makes another attack. It goes for a bite again. That is 19 to hit, which I'm assuming will hit.
Yep.
And that is 5 points of damage. You are grappled again. as it wraps you up in a giant tongue. And the goblin on top is going to take a pot shot at you, Jane,
Okay.
with his short bow.
Okay.
You miss me.
misses.
Yep.
Did I miss you?
Yeah, I think so.
You're at the top of the round. We haven't got there
Yeah.
yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
We are. This is the last go, and then you are the next one. Boom. Top of the round. Hogan.
Um.
We're nearly at midnight,
I'm-
so we're gonna push on. We've
gonna back
literally
up.
got to fight this battle, and then we're done.
I'm going to move away, so you get 3 attacks of opportunity on me.
Okay, which way are you going?
Back past Jane, so I'm going to stand 1 square to behind her and to her right.
Like there?
Yep.
Okay, so we've got 3 of the frog chewers. Sorry, 2 frog chewers. That is 21 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
for 5 damage. The second hit is a 14, which I'm assuming
Missed.
is a miss. And then we have a normal goblin who is going to try and shoot you with his short bow. And has a 14.
Not for attack of opportunity, isn't?
Alright, I'll re-roll that one then. Thank you very much. And a 10, which is still
10
a miss.
misses. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just 5 damage. Right, I'll do that first. I'm going to cast a spell. I'm going to cast Spike Growth
Okay.
in a 20-foot area encompassing the frog
Yeah.
and all 3 of them.
Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Zoop. As these thorns shoot up from under the ground, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Do they take damage
so
straight away?
the area becomes difficult terrain. When a creature moves into the area within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. So if they start to move at all, any of them, i.e. towards us,
Okay.
which I'm hoping they will do,
Course
then they will take the damage.
Cool. Right.
That's my go.
Goblin. Okay, so this one moves forward.
Okay.
He's going with a scimitar. He's going to try to get to you. I'm assuming he'll probably die before he does.
Well, he's going to take 4d4 damage. So
Go for it.
so that is a total of 6 on
Okay.
4d4.
He makes it. There we go. Right, he makes it over to you, and then makes his scimitar attack.
Yep.
As he comes in to slash you. 15.
15 is my armor class, so that's it.
Oh, didn't do good enough. 3 points of damage. Boom, boom. Okay, Hetman's turn. Hetman starts to summon up his next hit. He's going to use his bone axe on you, Brion. 14.
Is a miss.
19.
Got those cat reflexes.
Oh, 19 hits.
13
19
damage.
Oh. Ah.
There we
I'm
go.
going to take that axe, Brion.
I'll have some of that.
Jane, you're up next.
I'm gonna try to throw him again at the frog this time.
Okay. Go for it.
It's just fun. I'm just enjoying myself. That is 10.
10 is no good.
And then it's 12.
12. No, you managed to kind of grapple him and kind of push him back, but that's all really. I tell you what though, you managed to push him back into the thorns.
All right.
Right, dead. Frog chewer. They start walking forward. Right, roll your damage, Steve.
Right, so this one can take 8 points of damage.
Okay, he starts walking towards you and then slowly kind of just crumbles and ends up down into the ground as he bleeds out from the wounds cut across his legs. Annie, you're up. You need to do your break free of your grapple.
Yes. It's my name. Oh yes, I am breaking free of that grapple. I'm doing so with panache.
Oh.
With that nat 20. I just kind of
I think that deserves some sort of counter punch or something.
kick out
You pull
and flip back.
you rip the tongue out of the frog as you pull with all your strength. Okay.
And then you said I could still have an attack.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm going to stab his mouth.
Okay, go for it.
So, 12.
12 hits. Oof. What's it gonna be? What's the dice gonna say? Oh, and you finished a frog.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, so I don't need to roll my extra.
No, you are done.
Okay.
Well done. Okay.
Right up through the bottom of his mouth, and then I just kind of like skewer.
I'm gonna replace the frog with a little dude. There he is. He jumps off the saddle. The enforcer. You keep picking him up and throwing him around and pushing him. He doesn't like it. He's now in the spikes, so he makes advance towards you, Jane. He's going to take the spike damage.
5 damage.
Okay. Boom, boom. He's still standing, and then he makes his attack against you. For 15.
15 does not hit.
Does not hit. Okay, he misses. Oh, he gets 2 attacks. Second one is with disadvantage. That's not going to hit at all. There we go. Actually, it's disadvantage. No, definitely not going to hit that. Okay. The next Frogtura makes his way forward. Boom, 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 boom. Going to take his spike damage.
Did he just walk next to me?
Yep. Oh, you can do that in a sec if he survives.
So that's 9
If he survives.
No, he goes to walk past you and then just bleh. You can see all his legs are bleeding out all over him. So he is also dead.
Goblin guts.
Brion,
Yo,
He was.
you'll go.
that's all I got. All I got's my mace and some big glowy magic shield. So I'm going to hit the big glowy magic shield and hope it's like glass and will break eventually.
Okay.
Bridging, here we go. Wallop. Wait, that's the 30.
Oh.
Oof.
Does that hit?
That hits, yeah.
Cool. Right. Which is 20 plus 2, because I'm raging,
Yeah.
makes 22.
Well done. Okay,
Wanna
with
get
that
that mask off?
mighty hit, you smash into the shimmering shield of magic that surrounds him, and it shatters. Literally, you see magic sparks fly everywhere.
Aha.
The glyphs on the floor just shimmer out, and they're gone. He now looks up at you and like,
Weak.
do you have a second attack?
I have a second attack. I'd like to try a bonus action if I may.
Go ahead,
Can I use Daunting Roar,
if you want
please? Bonus action, one first. Must succeed. Can he roll a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
to. Yes, he can. There's a 5. He rolled a natural 1.
Right. I have smashed his shield, and in his face I've gone.
Okay.
So now he is frightened.
Okay. Bum, 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 bum.
Can I use my ordinary attack now?
You can use your ordinary attack now, yeah.
Right. Gonna roll to hit. Oh, wow. of some of this. Oh no, 13.
13 to hit the Hetman, no.
No, swings past. I was concentrating on being scary and I forgot how to use a mace.
Yep. You got too excited there. Okay. Moving on. I forgot which is which. So I'm going to try this one, hitting Hogan with his scimitar. That's a 7 to hit.
7. No.
Isn't it?
That's a miss.
Top of the round, Hogan.
I take a 5-foot step back, please, and I'd like to shoot at the goblin in front of me.
Okie dokie.
That's a 12 to hit.
12. Ooh, Goblin. No, it's a miss.
Okay, then I'll attempt to shoot him a second time.
Go ahead.
16.
That is a hit. He is dead. Yeah, well done.
I'm going to move down into the lowest level
Okay.
base.
So move down into where Brion is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, not where Brian is, but exactly where you put me.
Good.
Thank you.
There go.
Not standing on that curious-looking pit cover in the floor,
listen.
but standing next to it.
This is actually various bedding that the Hetman sleeps on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all done.
It's still suspect.
It is. It is
Don't trust it.
the Hetman's turn. And he's going to cast another spell. Okay. Cool. Brion, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Oh
God.
man. Ooh, what's wisdom? Okay. All right, I got 16.
You passed. Okay, well done. You hear in your head the word kill. And you feel it's directed at Hogan behind you. And you just... Your attention is all back onto this goblin dude. So you ignore the command.
That was lucky.
Well done.
And very unlikely, I might add.
Over to Jane.
I'm gonna do you got something on your shirt, right? And then when he looks down, I'm just gonna uppercut him right in the face.
Go for it.
That is 18.
18 hits. This could be the end.
And that is 10 damage.
It is. Well done. He put up a fight
Finally down.
for you.
Oh my god.
Lifting him off his feet as you hear the neck snap and falls to the floor dead.
So does that mean she finally threw him?
Yeah.
Was that
Yeah,
false?
finally get him off.
She Prince Nassim this chin right off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd like to move towards the one on Annie
Yep.
and then do my second attack.
Okay. Shtadump.
And then just
Go for it.
bonk him on the head. Nice and simple way to end things. 18.
18 hits. Go for it.
And another 10 damage.
10 damage. You kill it. Boom. Another one bites the dust. Boom, 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 boom.
Also legally distinct.
Well done.
Legally different song.
Where are we? There's Jane. Annie. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, why, thank you. Very kind, Miss Jane.
You're welcome.
So, ranges.
Hey, Maverick. Yeah, BDS not on tonight.
Just in. I think I'm just in range if I scooch around Miss Jane there.
Yep. Zoom.
And I am going for Masked Man.
Okay.
Get him. Don't hit me though.
Boom.
Oh, I didn't hit you this time. 24 to hit.
Nice.
Ooh,
Does that
24
hit?
does hit.
Does hit. Okay.
Yeah, his shield is down, so it does hit. How much damage are you going to do? Ooh, 8. Plus
And there you go. 19.
19. Shit. Okay, this crossbow bolt flies straight past Brion's head, lodges into the, let's say, the eye socket, through the eye socket of the mask, or through the cheek socket of the mask as it breaks through. It's still standing, but you can see he's like takes some steps back. He's swagging under the hole,
sticking out.
Yeah,
kind of twinging a little bit as he moves.
but he's still there. It's like what is it? Jason in Friday the 13th. You know, he's just stuck the mask to his face now. Is that the end of your go? Anything else you'd like to do, Danny?
No, I think that's good for now.
Okay, it's over to Brion. Can we finish this?
Hammer time.
No, Brion.
Finish this.
Hammer time.
Here
Hammer.
it goes. Let's zoom in for you so you can bum bum bum.
All right.
They're gonna go
Let's
hit
go. Nice and simple. He's going to take a nice wind up from below his hip and a diagonal upward swing for his first attack. Here we go. Mace to the face. Trying to hammer that arrow in even further.
Go on then.
There we go. Oh, 16.
16 is a miss.
It's a miss.
No.
It's a
Oh,
miss.
no. Okay. Full momentum round. Swing.
Yep.
Coming downwards. Here we go. 23.
23 is a hit.
Yo, come on.
It's a hit. Go on.
We're going to hammer that arrow into his face. Let's go. 9 plus 2 is 11.
You did it. Well done. Well.
So the fake
done.
out, and then the downward smack. He hammers the arrow further into the guy's face. He wants the mask, but he might have broken it by accident. That's up to the DM.
Well done. You manage to defeat the hitman right at the end there. So
do we have a pet snail now?
you have a pet snail. If you want a giant pet snail, you can have
Yay.
a
Totally want a giant pet snail.
I do.
Let's call him Gary.
As you smack this crossbow bolt further into his head, he staggers backwards and he rips his mask off. You can see he's gasping for breath. The skin beneath his mask is riddled with maggots, yellowed and feasting on the necrotic flesh beneath. The hitman, as he slowly falls to the floor, presses his hand to the ground, his fingers splayed, and a final magical charge passes from him into the ground as he expires. As the hitman's body begins to crumble, magic arcs up and out across the sky is accompanied by a scent of ozone. Then there is a hideous roaring from beyond the tree trunk, out there from the marsh.
Well, that ain't good.
Not just one roar, but 2, then 3, then 4. And we'll find out what it is in the next session.
Oh, no.
Oh.
For what, Dave? For what? Yeah. Oh, Nana, give me Nana
So
a
is the
shot.
snail Nana?
No, the snail is Gary.
Gary, okay.
Gary the snail. He'll save us.
He's amazing snail.
Oops, not that way. Cool, well done, guys. You have survived. And that was it. That was the village of the Goblin Chief. How did you find that one?
That was a good one.
Yeah.
It was on your desk the whole time.
It was there. It was the whole thing. Was there.
The whole thing,
That was
yeah.
fun. I feel like it was the kind of adventure you could have a bit of fun with, experiment with, do things you wouldn't normally do.
It's a very clever. They're built that way. It's a one shot in a box.
Yeah.
The
great.
The artwork is fine. The miniatures are gorgeous as always. We will do we'll do an unboxing of this one as well, so that everyone can see it properly. But while we're
It's
playing,
lovely.
it's nice to have. But yeah, these are.
Fun.
Let's try and show you. The Hetman is literally. You can see him with his mask on there. Look.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's like Big Face from Abe's Odyssey
Yeah.
with the big mask. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was literally thinking The Mask, as in Jim Carrey. So giving
Oh,
him
yeah.
powers and
Yeah.
it fits on. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's a really nice one. I like that one.
I liked the treetop adventure.
It's cool. It's a good setting, isn't it?
I like-
Yeah, it's lovely.
I like getting yeeted. That was fun.
Yeah.
And just murdering goblins with other goblins. That was, yeah.
Yeah.
Just put the weapons back and pick up a goblin and
Well, my specialty is in unarmed fighting, but I
Yeah,
guess
you just smacking people all the
I mean, I have weapons, but my weapon of choice is unarmed, and then I guess when I'm fighting with goblins, it's two armed.
Ba-dum-bum. It was that bad. And yeah, there's the I'll quickly show you. There's the back of the box. You can see there is a ton of minis in there.
Yeah.
You do get 20 minis
So-
in the box.
Obviously, no spoilers, but these epics seem to be in pairs that can continue your adventure.
Yes.
But I mean, are you, any clues on the next one, or is that...
I have lots of
If you watch
clues.
the video back,
I know you
there's
have
a
clues.
massive
You've got
clue in the ad box.
There is.
Okay, I'll have to give that a look.
Prepare for the next adventure.
So we will be back with this one in about 2 weeks' time. So if everybody is free for that, we will continue with box 2 of the of this particular setting. So,
Can't wait.
Good. Well done. Thank you very much. With that, we will wrap up because it has gone slightly over midnight here and slightly over 1 o'clock for you
Yes.
guys. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have to get up in the morning and go to class
Yeah.
to learn more Norwegian.
you go learn some more languages.
Yeah.
But cool. Thanks very much. That was great to play. I enjoyed that one.
Was.
Nice and easy.
too.
Nice and easy. See, it's, as long as everyone in like the very first box set, you play kobolds or versus kobolds, and everyone was kind of, oh, I don't know, we'd be gentle, and then you've been fighting orcs, and now you're kind of back to goblins, and the goblins are fairly weak, but when they've got numbers, they can do some damage, and again, it's all depends on the roll. But
Or, if I get munched on by a giant frog.
yeah, if a giant frog gets
A
you,
lot.
yeah. But this,
Yeah.
and again, I like these boxes because they just mix up something you don't always get to play with, which is nice.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I mean, we didn't even get to use the snail, and Steve was right. Yeah, it's a flail snail.
It's a flail snail.
It's a flail snail.
And his name is Gary, and now he's our friend.
And now he's your pet.
Gary!
Yes.
Whatever happens, see, and this was the prequel adventure. Whatever happens to Gary the flail snail,
Oh no!
He's with
Nana.
Jane Doss.
Yeah, just we released him into the wild where he ran free.
Jane's taking care of him.
Like
Turning
a
him
really,
into a
really
proper
slow
racing-
version of Free Willy.
Mhm. Had to take him to the vet to get him spayed.
Lee, have you seen Raya? Have you seen?
Yes.
There you
Yes.
go. But it's a
Yeah.
snail. You could ride
But
this
it's-
one, but it is a snail.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's a snail from Neverending Story. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yes, the racing style.
It's a racing style. Call it
Oh,
turbo.
turbo.
Yeah.
Right. Until then, we'll see you all again soon. Keep your eyes out for more unboxings. We'll be doing some more unboxings of epic stuff, and even more epic coming this way very soon. Until then, bye.
Bye.
Bye.